Hey guys, now this is going to be a little bit difficult, so we're going to try to do this the right way. I guess a little bit the right way. Well, we will definitely attempt to do so, anyways. I don't know if it's going to work out all right, but hey, you know what? We're going to get get through this together. We're gonna figure it out one way or another. And boy, let me tell you, uh, today. Today was an awesome day. Today was a crazy day. Today was an absolutely just mind-boggling. What the fuck just happened? For those of my friends and family that will be watching this, the reason why I didn't text you at all today or respond to any of your phone calls. What's up? Happy HumpDay Christmas to you too, Apex. Also, Shadowhawk was in here. He said hello. Shadowhawk, we're still here. Hello, Apex. By the way, Apex, I did get the package in, man. I'm going to drop this link. We're a free-for-all tonight. So anyone that wants to come in tonight, you are more than welcome to come in. I don't have a lot of stories. I didn't really want to focus on the news as much. I really wanted to focus on just kind of like spreading holiday cheer. We're going to get some of the hard shit out of the way first and kind of throw some name calling around, and then we're going to get to the Merry Christmas. As you can see, I am festive, okay? It is possible for me to joke and not be serious all the time and not always talk about politics, even though it like seems like that's not what I do. But no, seriously, like as you can see, focus on me. Don't focus on the Bobby thing. Okay. No, I had the whole day planned today. You know, I was going to be back here before 4 and this crazy. Yeah, I know. Right. That's what I thought too. Apex. I thought it looked like the Dr. Seuss thing. Yeah. Yeah. It's all good, man. It's okay. I want you to know I got the package, by the way. It came in. So thank you. Thank you very much. That was cool. Everything's good to go. I got him over there. He's being pressed right now. I'm straightening out the backer, so he looks all nice and pretty when I put him up. Apex got me a figure of Boba Fett from the, I think that's was that the 2013? That was a 2013 series. So, but no, guys, just remember something. And hey, have a good day at work. Yeah, seriously. Remember something too. This is something I always like to tell everyone. Like, you make plans and God laughs. That's just the way it works. And what's up, Quentin? I didn't get to see you last time, bro. Man, I'm glad you're here, dude. I got your note the other day, so thank you. Thank you for that. You made me smile. Yeah, again, appreciate it, man. 2007, excuse me, 2007. You're right. Okay. It's a cool figure though. That's all I give a shit about. And he had it, and I wanted it, so I got it. So I was gonna do some last minute Christmas shopping today. Let's get this out of the way. And you know, the last couple of days have been awesome. I bought a new gun. I've just been kind of living life, enjoying it. Things have kind of been kicking it for me lately. Good friends, good family. And so I'm going to finish up Christmas shopping, doing grocery shopping for Christmas. For those of you that don't know, that didn't already know, I'm going to see my grandfather for Christmas this year. I haven't done that in like 10 years. So, dude, Quentin, I'm so glad you're good, bro. You know you're always more than welcome. So you spending Christmas and oh, look at you. Hey, if you're married, Quentin, don't you be letting those wandering eyes on those Brazilian, or not, they don't do Brazilian bikinis there, but they do the revealing ones though. I know they do. So anyways, I was doing some last minute Christmas shopping, or trying to, but right when I got out of the grocery store, putting all the stuff, and I'm going to the second grocery store, I'd heard this kind of high pitched thing from the engine. You know, this was like the day before, but I kind of pushed it off as just maybe like, maybe the engine's whining, or maybe some fluids low or something. But it started getting so loud, guys. I mean, it was like, it was loud. And I called the dealership because it's well within warranty. You know, it's a 2021. And I'm like, guys, this is what, I've got a place to be this Sunday for Christmas. I can't have a vehicle that's not working. And I definitely can't be driving, 300 miles there, 300 miles back, hoping that my engine doesn't blow up. Well, they weren't going to be able to see me till the 4th. And I was like, look, I need to come in and bring it in. You guys need to look at it and tell me what it is. If I can get another shop to fix it, I'll send you the bill. So I get in there, and, to my dealership's credit and to my buddies that are going to watch it, they've always been amazing. It's just right now, this time of year, everybody wants their car serviced. We couldn't even get me a rental car. It wasn't going to happen. I was there for like 7 hours. So what I ended up doing I said, well, look, I got to have a car for Christmas, so what do we got on the lot? Let's do it. And, I've taken care of myself. I've made good decisions. I can do things like that. So I traded it in, and I got a brand new truck sitting outside right now. That's I'm driving home, late as fuck. I don't think I even left the dealership till like 8:30. So you have to transfer everything over, reset, because cars are like phones now. You got to reset everything, and you got to reset the stations. You got to program the phone, program the Google. I mean, all of it, right? Everything's electronic. Focus here, don't focus here. Sorry. Anyways, I told you I could joke around. Yeah, true, very true. Yes. I was looking at her feet, not her beautiful round ass in the string bikini. But no, and if you are at work like Apex, I would highly recommend you put on headphones, or I will get you fired. Not intentionally, I love all you guys, but you know how I get, man. I'm like all kind of weird and crazy sometimes. So, but no, I'm like driving home and I'm laughing because, dude, 15 years ago, there was no way I could have done anything like this today. No way. I'd have been screwed. I'd have been fucked royally. But, just like some of the guys that email me and talk to me, like, dude, you work hard, you take care of yourself, you take care of your life, you save, and try to invest, and you try to just do the right things by yourself and by your family, and eventually one day you wake up and you realize that, hey, dude, I've actually done pretty well for myself. It's just how it works, guys. It's not like there's some, I get asked a lot, is there like some kind of magical formula, some magical pill that I can take? And it's like, no, there's not. Okay. The only people that get to take the magical pill are the people that are like born rich or win the lottery. And in almost every one of those situations, unless there's extenuating circumstances, they almost always end up failures. Shit, a lot of your lottery winners end up committing suicide or homeless, or excuse me, in Minecraft, YouTube. Sorry, in Minecraft. All of this is in Minecraft. Everything before and everything after I say is in Minecraft. But so yeah, it was a good day. It was very long, very grueling. I didn't get a chance to work out today, so that kind of pissed me off. But anyways, all right, guys, let's get to this, man. We got a couple stories, and then I want to kind of do some Christmas talk and, reach out one more time, maybe talk about some charity things we might be able to pull off. If anyone watching has anyone in need or whatever, then yeah, let's do it. Let's do the thing. And I want to say officially, Merry Christmas. I'm not a big Christmas guy. I love the tree, and I love the food, and I love the smells, and I love snow. Okay. But the season always kind of brings up the worst and the people you're closest to, because it always depends on like how great of a gift you get them. But hey, there are good things about it too. It does bring out the best in people in other situations though. Like people are just kinder to each other. So, and I love the smells, especially apple cider, man. Oh, dude, I love apple cider. That's one thing about Christmas that I love. It's the one time of the year that I let myself have sweets. So like pumpkin pie is like one of my favorite things in the world. And don't fruit my pumpkin pie. I want it by itself, nothing on it, just pumpkin pie. But it's like one of the few times of the year during the holiday season I let myself have pumpkin pie, and I'll eat some pecan, strawberry rhubarb. Oh, God, strawberry rhubarb is so good. But anyways, all right, first story. We got ourselves a wonderful little thing here. So you guys might have heard, and this is just a rumor, and remember YouTube, this is all in Minecraft, okay? So you guys might have heard a rumor a while back about how there were some side effects from a certain jab because of a virus of unknown origin. Okay. Did you just catch all that? I'm getting better at this. So this is an article, Gateway Pundit. I'll do some more research in this later, but I saw this and I had to post it. I had to talk about it because, I mean, even if it's like just slightly true, this thing is killing my headset. Even if this is just slightly true, it's still fucked up as shit. So VAERS, and they're going to go over it in a second and tell you what VAERS is. We're not going to watch the whole video, but they're going to tell you. 4,070% increase in miscarriages and stillbirths since mRNA rollout. And just in case, even though I'm reading it, even though it's like a story in Minecraft YouTube. So the vaccine is safe and effective according to our very own CDC, FDA, and federal government. Now, I believe that's what they said. Nothing to see here. Pay no attention to the 4,070% increase in miscarriages and stillbirths as reported by Vaccine Adverse Events Reporting System. That's the VAERS. Again, just in case, Minecraft YouTube. The VAERS system is the federal government method of monitoring vaccine injuries through real-time reporting, as reported through openvaers.com. In 2016, Darty Cody Meisner authored an article from AP News in which he stated in 2012 reports were received in 2012 reports were received from healthcare providers, 41% manufacturers, 29% other sources, 17% end vaccines or families, 14%. Pfizer, I love doing that, by the way. It pisses everyone off. I don't give a shit. I love doing it. Pfizer, the maker of one of the notorious mRNA vaccines, has recently come out and acknowledged that the vaccine may cause blood clots. I love how it's may, right? I mean, we can look up right now how people's veins have been exploding because of this, but it may, all right? As reported on by the Gateway Pundit, which they're basically, okay, remember, I've said this a dozen times. You've got to be careful when you're reading certain news sources. The Gateway Pundit loves citing themselves as if they are the source of the information, okay? That's why I want to do more research into this article. Because even if it's half true, it's still insane. If it's an eighth true, it's still insane, okay? Yesterday, Pfizer President and International Developed Markets, Janine Small, admitted that the vaccine had never been tested on whether or not it prevented, transmission of the disease before. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep a straight face. I can't. All right, entered the market. The known effects of the myocarditis and other cardiac injuries has not only been well documented in the public, it is now being acknowledged by the vaccine manufacturer and FDA themselves. And now that Twitter allows free speech, kind of, the message is beginning to decimate throughout the mainstream. If you're wondering why they're saying kind of, we actually do agree on this, because Elon Musk has his own version of free speech, obviously. Now, not saying that he's not better than the previous owners, but he is selectively choosing people that get to talk and don't talk. Neil Johnson, there has been a 4,000. So they're actually, Peter Sweden. Okay, so they're actually giving some kind of source. All right. There has been a 4,070% increase in VAERS, miscarriage, and stillbirth reports after the mRNA shots were rolled out. Retweet if you think this should be bigger news. Obviously, it was retweeted. It doesn't show how many times it was retweeted, though. Okay. But what's not getting a lot of attention is the unbelievable spike in miscarriages and stillbirths. Imagine that. The following charts show the dramatic increases. So this is right here, as you can see on the screen. We go straight down. This is August 2021, okay? And it's 450 miscarriages. Wow, right at the height of giving all the vaccines. That's kind of crazy. Miscarriage reported, received. And then here it's miscarriages by onset day. I don't know what that means. I guess the day of, I guess. Reports of miscarriage, stillbirths by year. What the fuck? Look at that. Oh my God. Dude, if this is real, how are we not talking about this? How is this not mainstream news? Why wasn't this all over the fucking television today? This report was released today. What was that date? Was it today or yesterday? December 19th. This was 2 days ago. You're telling me that no one's put this motherfucker on the news? What the fuck? Dude, even in the miscarriages from 2008, 2009, you can make sense because that was when we had the bubble pop. People had more stress. Therefore, people had more miscarriages. What the fucking hell? And look, right, whenever Donald Trump got out of office, everybody was the least stressed in Looks like 15 years. Damn. Holy fuck. Miscarriages as a result of non-COVID vaccines seem to spike in 2008 around HPV vaccine. Well, I guess that makes sense. I said stress, but maybe it was compiled. That number was just over 160 cases, it was 65 in 2021, 2022. We have seen 3,379 and 1,445 respectively related to COVID vaccines. That's fucking insane, dude. Because miscarriages aren't exactly common. Okay. Something to keep in mind, all right? So since, let's just say the turn of the century, 1900, right? The birthing rates have gone up because our medicine has gotten better. The medical care has gotten better. We don't have a lot of miscarriages because we know how to stop them now. So the fact that it's increased by 4,000% is just insane. It is worth mentioning that it is estimated by a Harvard study. I kind of take Harvard with a grain of salt these days. Study that only a small percentage of actual VAERS injuries get reported. So the process is cumbersome for doctors. Yes, it's interesting. No, I'm still not taking Harvard at their word. I still find them to be shady. And there are whistleblowers who have claimed that they are discouraged, for lack of a better term, from writing VAERS reports. The actual number is likely significantly higher. Remember that anomaly in numbers of injuries reported as well as discouragement when you consider the increase of myocarditis cases. Well, I mentioned this before too. Remember when we had, oh shit, wrong one. I almost just backed out of there. Okay, remember when we had the reports pop up of the young men coming in? What's up, Pell Ryder? Dude, I got a lot of people. Oh shit, I missed everybody. Hold on. Dude, sorry. I was reading. Okay, shit. There we go. One meme from X-Men Taz. There was a nice Rogue's booty shot. Ooh, yeah. I love that shit. And the captain reads, Apocalypse is here to destroy Taz. I like that shit. Dude, Rogue was the sexiest fucking chick in comics for like 10 years, man. Like, seriously. All right. What's up, Eric? Sorry, guys. I was reading that article. I didn't even see you guys. Eric, I did drop the link. If anybody wants to come on, you're more than welcome to. Hell the mighty chat. Yeah. Quentin Whitehall. Yep. Hell Eric. We got I nicknamed Pfizer vaccine a boner vaccine. Okay. All right. Cool. I like it. Hey Vincent. What's up, Pop? Man, dude, Pop's in the house too. We got take your booster. I know, right? You gotta get the booster going, man. Phil Ryder. Dude, you guys were being busy while I was over there. Fuck. I know, right? Hey, Phil Ryder, Quentin White. Hey, Quentin. Pops. Because the mainstream is owned by the government and a bit. Yeah, dude, no shit, man. I mean, okay, it wasn't a coincidence that, and for those people that like Trump, bear with me on this, okay? Trump thinks about money first. I mean, I've never disliked the fact that he cares about money. I just wish he would have cared about the country as much as he cared about his money. So when he was pushing that vaccine out, man, he was thinking about money. It's that simple. Okay, doesn't make him bad, but it definitely makes him look like a fucking moron now. But at the same time, knowing now that when you look at all of the news stations, and this is across the board, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, and all the other companies, you would see their label come across the bottom of the screen, like every single commercial. Like every commercial. It would just come on. It'd be like, brought to you by Pfizer, brought to you by Johnson & Johnson. I mean, dude, again, it's not hard to figure out. It really isn't. Okay? There's no me anymore. We are the me. This is a very good point. I constantly say that all the time, Pop. If it's not for us here, if it's not for the people here doing things just like this, and I'm just a small time nobody. I'm no one, okay? If it wasn't for people like Tim Pool or Daily Wire or, Joe Rogan and countless others, Steven Crowder. I mean, dude, if it wasn't for these guys doing this and giving these reports and doing this stuff, I mean, we wouldn't know. Dude, we would not have known about the third pipeline being shut down if it wasn't for Tim Pool. Think about that for a second. We would not have known. We would have just been sitting here wondering why the fucking gas prices were going up so much. We'd be like, and that'd be about it. We wouldn't even know, man. We would just be sitting here like thumb up our ass, freaking not even knowing what the hell's going on. But you know what? Tim Pool told us about it, and that's exactly what happened. So let's see here. Pops, I'm officially going to make you a moderator. All right. You are now a moderator. Who else is on? Apex, you're going to be a moderator. He's a moderator. Ooh. All right. So, but I mean, what we got? What we got, Pops? Liberal Hive Mind. Oh, dude, yeah, you're right. Liberal Hive Mind. Libs of TikTok. Okay. Look at what they tried to do to oh my God. I always want to call him Bumblebee Tuna. Babylon Bee. Look at what they try to do to Babylon Bee. Babylon Bee is completely satirical. Okay, but they report some of the news, but they do it in a funny fashion. I can't remember what story it was, but there was a story that they were making total fun of and released it in like a comedic way on Twitter. And this was before Elon Musk took it over. And they tried to say they were passing off misinformation. And Tim Pool and a lot of the guys on the show say this all the time. One of the things, man, that you know automatically when you're talking to one of these evil, satanic, fucking death cult bastards is that they've got no fucking sense of humor. Like zero. They can't tell the joke from a sentence. It's like impossible. All right. Cool. Yeah, dude, you're always cool, bro. You can be a moderator anytime you want. Everyone is good. Yeah, dude. Salty Cracker. Yeah, good, cool. Yes, I like Salty Cracker too. And Pill Rider, man, I saw you earlier. Thank you for coming in, dude. I really appreciate it. A satire site. Yeah. And they were trying to freaking quote them as if it was news. And then they released another one before they got banned on Twitter, making fun of them for not understanding that it was a joke by making fun of them that it wasn't a joke. It was great. Salty is pretty good, dude. Salty's pretty badass. And it's funny because, in the Marines, salty means something totally different than what it does in pop culture. All right. So the first couple times I heard people calling people salty. I'm like, why are you calling them salty? They're not salty. Salty means this. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that. And then I looked it up on pop culture. Now I know salty means like your butt hurt. You got sand in your vagina. Yeah, trigger children. Yeah, I know. But in the Marines, salty means something totally different. Like it's actually a sign of respect whenever somebody calls you salty. So they basically taken something else that's wonderful, Pops, and turned it into this piece of shit. So it's like, what the fuck, over? So anyways, all right, next story. We're not going to do a lot of news stories. We're only doing 6 news stories tonight. I wanted to focus on kind of more of a cheery mood. We are going to make fun of Mia Khalifa, though. I figured everybody would enjoy making fun of Mia Khalifa. Because I do. Because she's a fucking whore. And I like making fun of whores. Because it's fun. Because they're whores. Yeah. That was the sign of Mia Khalifa's vagina when a wind comes. Just like that. Just like that. So, all right. So here we go. We are going to share this screen. Sharing the screen. All right. Share. Oh, shit. Did they delete it? Uh-oh. Yeah. Damn. This was okay. All right. Well, okay. The story was, so doctors were actually like helping people that were not vaxxed. Okay. They didn't get the jab. Then they were fired because it was under the order from the hospital to not help anyone that got the jab. No shit. Oh, and it just happened to be deleted off of Twitter too, by the way. Look at this. Let's make sure it's not like an accident. I've got full, right? Yeah, I've got full bars. Okay. So it's not a connection issue. It's gone. I thought it was supposed to tell me that it's deleted though. Oh, fuck it. Let's read some chat. Old salt means yep. Actually, it originally came from the camis. Okay, so when you wear your camis long enough, Pop, it looks like you've got waves of salt, just like you do when you wear a hat or a shirt and you're sweating it, and the salt crystallizes and everything on it, right? So when you have old faded camis, salty. Ta-da! Mystery solved. All right. Mia, holy shit, you got to get real deep. Ah, that's fucking hilarious, dude. Shit, yeah. You know, it's hilarious though, Pop, because like, okay, but one of the subjects we're going to go over is her talking about the fact, you know, men like certain things, okay? And she's all butthurt because everyone's like, you're a fucking used up, washed up, leftover fucking whore. Who the fuck wants you? Like, seriously, throw a hot dog down a fucking hallway. You know, you're just insecure because you can't handle it. No, I don't want a woman like you. Like, okay, dudes reject a chick. He's either insecure or he's gay. It can't possibly be because you're a nasty fucking whore and I can still smell the ball sweat from the last dude that came inside you like an hour ago. It has nothing to do with that. It's that I'm insecure or that I'm gay. What the fuck? So, okay. All right. Let's try the next one. Let's see. Okay. This is, I'm calling this one cover up. Oh, maybe it is my internet, guys. Am I coming through okay? Am I coming through all right? Because maybe it's not that it was the, yeah, see, I got chat disconnected. So I have a horrible problem right now. God damn it. It does this every fucking time, guys. When I get on with you and I'm trying to do something and I'm trying to connect, well, let's give it a minute. Maybe it'll pop up. I'll just sit here and talk shit for a while. All right. So, anyways, let's see here. Uninterested rings a bell, LMO. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, okay. Like when we're young, okay, we might as well go ahead and talk about it since we're talking about it. So yeah, I sound fine, but for some reason my internet's not connecting. I don't know why, guys. Yeah, probably. Or you know, someone was telling me this the other day. When they're watching me and I'm actually on, because remember I am being shadow banned right now. They're saying that there is a way that they can do it to where they fuck with me. I hope that's not true, but I don't know, man. Fucking, I'm not a tech guy. But okay, look, when we're young and we see a nice booty, okay, we're just like, oh my god, booty, 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 right? You know, she's got a pretty face, she's got nice boobs. Dude, the last thing that we're thinking about is how many dicks has been inside this chick. Dude, when I was 16 years old, I wasn't wondering how fucking many dicks the chick that I was looking at in high school, how many dicks has been inside of her. And there's that, and all of you guys that are men now, not boys anymore, there's that weird transition period where you don't really know you're a man and you're still thinking like a kid, you know? And it's even worse now because we got video games and everything. So, like, there's that transition. But when you're going through that transition and before that transition, the last thought on your mind is that, well, how many men has this chick been with? You're not thinking about that. You're thinking like, she's cute. Oh, cool. Yeah. Her mom's nice, you know, stuff like that, whatever, you know, or man, she looks really good in those jeans, you know, something like that. Let's see here. Oh, cool. Very cool. I don't know how people did though, but who knows? I'm glad you got it. Now I did do it later tonight. I don't know if that makes a difference in the algorithm, but you know, but like, okay, like for instance, I downloaded a couple of videos the other day and one of them got like 1,700 or 1,300 views. Okay. Another one got 500. And then the other three got like, I think they had less than 10 for 5 days. It was really weird. I would put like 4 of them. So, all right. So let's see here. Let's see if I can get this to load up this time. Here we go. It's still not doing it. Wait. Oh, we got it. No, that sucks. Guys, I'm sorry, man. The Christmas special is being banned. Let's do this. All right. Ta-da! Okay. So if I leave, yeah, I got stuck, man, and the whole thing crashed. See, I told you I wasn't going crazy. All right, so now, unfortunately for me, I have to redo everything, but it's all good. We'll just go slower. I mean, it's not like I'm in a rush tonight. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so anyways, no, Pops, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not sure if it's like a cool way that they're doing it or some crazy way that they're doing it, but I mean, look, you can't argue with the results I'm getting. I think I've downloaded like 12 videos in the last probably, I don't know, 3 days, something like that. And it's crazy the ones that are getting the attention and the ones that aren't. Like, okay, people are addicted to cute videos. I mean, it's just the way that it is. So let's see. What are you trying to grab? I'll link it. It's a here. I think I can put it in here. This is the one I was trying to grab earlier, Doc. Nope. No. Stop it. See? All right, there we go. That's the one I was trying to grab earlier. Yeah, it just crashed on me, brother. All right. So anyways, but so like the cute puppy videos and the other cute videos I was downloading, man, they're getting like no views, which is crazy. And I'll purposely put the word cute in there, which in the algorithm should pop up. So we can look at it. Then we can still talk about it. That one. See, yeah, okay, so it is gone. Okay. So it wasn't just my computer then. My computer just happened to crash at the same time. Oh, well, screw it. But that one was about a doctor that the CDC had laid down some restrictions for, right? Or for the hospital or whatever. The hospital fired him because he was treating patients because he was living up to his Hippocratic Oath. So, but now here's a cover-up from the CDC, and it's coming through now. Okay, so this one's a cover-up from the CDC. Check this out. And I find this to be quite interesting. We get to watch the video on this. We're not going to watch all of it. It's like 10 minutes long. But to give you missing VAERS reports. Remember, we were talking about the VAERS reports earlier. Okay? So this is one about the missing VAERS reports. This is VAERS reports that just magically disappeared. We're not going to watch the whole video. I'm just going to let the guy explain exactly what's going on. Okay?
You mentioned that VSafe should be added to VAERS, but only 4% of VSafe is added. Can you explain what that means to people and why it matters?
VAERS is designed specifically for medical professionals and people alike to report, hey, I got hurt. And when enough people have gotten hurt, for officials to look at it and say, hey, this product isn't safe, it's got to come off the market.
Yes.
Right.
In VSafe was created to also.
So like any drug that's ever released, hey, look, this gave me a nosebleed. Hey, look, I got migraines from taking this antihistamine. Oh, my fingernails are falling out because you gave me that testosterone booster. Shit like that.
Do something similar to that, and to make that process a little bit easier. You don't need as many records. You don't need as much information to record a report in VSafe. Now in VSafe, there have been over 800,000 reports of injury. And the deal was that in VSafe, every single report of injury was supposed to also then subsequently have a VAERS report associated with it.
Right.
So that means all 800,000 should be in VAERS. But unfortunately, or by design, however you want to look at it,
by design,
only 30,000, only just over 30,000 of those 800,000 have been recorded in VAERS. So what that means is that
30,000 of 800,000. Okay, so remember earlier they were saying something along the lines of the births, right? Of the reported births. Okay, so if we're following the rules that they're saying here, they're only going to be reporting a certain percentage of it. Pops makes a really good point. Nobody wants bad press. It becomes a side effect, okay, instead of a result of taking it. Which, look, okay, there are things that happen all the time. The things with the preventative, because look, it's not a vaccine. It's a preventative, okay? The thing about the preventative is they worked on it for 3 months and released it. They didn't work on it for 3 months and test it for 5 years. They worked on it for 3 months and then just put it out there for everyone to see. That's exactly what they did. Okay, so look, you want to get brass tacky about it? Okay, fine. We can get brass tacky about it. You created something that, oh, by the way, YouTube, just in case, Minecraft, YouTube, Minecraft. Even if you're living in your fantasy fucking world, Minecraft. All right. So we created something, whether it's us, join with the Chinese, join with the Europeans, whatever, who fucking cares? We created something that we didn't test, that we didn't know the side effects that it was going to have or the impact that it was going to have on the American people, and then unleashed it to the world and not even, or didn't even have the fucking politeness to say, look, if you want to take it, take it. No. They were basically forcing us to take it. They were saying, look, if you don't take this, you can't work. Look at what they did in Australia. It's real simple. If you don't take the vaccine, which you're more than capable of not doing, you just won't have a job. And we're going to put you in these little sheds. And you're going to live there. And if you cross this little white line, we're going to fine you $5,000. But you can decide not to take it. Come on. The late night commercials covering lawyers going after one medicine after another for the 20 years should be a clue for, no shit, right? Thank you. They do not care about us. They care about population control and money. Yeah, and again, going back to the Donald Trump thing, and I catch flack from some of my friends that are, whoops, shit. See, look, told you it's going to be an issue for that. I get flack from some of my friends about this, but look, Donald Trump, at the end of the day, cares about money, guys. It's his thing. I mean, he's a businessman, for God's sakes, like that's what he does. Okay. He's a guy that likes to make a certain amount of money, and he likes to do it a certain kind of way. And again, I'm not mad at Donald Trump for wanting to make money. What I'm upset about with Trump is that he didn't think about it long term. I'm sure he had all of the health advisors and Fauci and all them. Oh, yes, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Don't you worry about it at all. It's going to be absolutely okay. Don't you even fret, please. It's perfectly okay. That's probably what he was told. And I get it. And he probably was threatened, or maybe he just lied to. Who knows, man? I don't think we're ever going to know that shit. But at the end of the day, it was a mistake. We should never have done it. It never should have been treated this way. We should have, at least given it a test run and let the first couple of versions of, COVIDity freaking, run its course. Instead, we locked down the country. We lost countless businesses. Self-deletion rates went up. People became more introverted, and we lost a certain part of our souls as a nation. Thank you. And I'm sorry, but Donald Trump, you're a part of that, man. If Donald Trump's going to be my president again, I don't really see anyone else more viable than him or DeSantis. But look, Trump, if you ever see this video, which I seriously doubt that you ever will, from one man to another, dude, if you're gonna be our president again, sir, you need to think about the people more. Look at your failure in Seattle. Look at that atrocity. What was that? A dick swinging contest? Come on, man. You and I both know what you should have done there, dude. No more excuses, all right? This thing is so annoying. Thank God I don't have to wear it once a year. What'd you say, Pops? You said, I'm sure they threatened his family. Not the kind of guy to... Yeah, see, and I thought about that too. I thought... Okay. So, because we're under the understanding now. Hopefully people get this too. Look, John Cena did not go on national television and apologize in Mandarin because he felt bad and wanted to apologize to the Chinese. They've got his dick in something it's not supposed to be in on camera. Okay? I know everybody wants to pretend like the Epstein Island doesn't exist, but it did. And there's a book with everybody's name in it that no one seems to give a shit about anymore. Okay? And the woman arrested in a fucking, well, it's not a resort. I hate when people say that. She's in prison, okay? She's in a very low-key prison. She's in prison. One person. There should be like 1,000 people in prison because of that shit. Yeah. See here. I'm telling you, man. And here's the thing. You make a really good point, all right? Let's focus on this for just a second, okay? We'll move on to the next story in just a second. Think about how powerful these motherfuckers had to be. And think about what they had on Donald Trump. And he didn't care about pissing on Russian hookers. Okay? Think about this. So Pops, let's just call it a conspiracy theory. Okay, whatever, fine. Minecraft. Okay. But let's just say for the sake of argument, we still mend this argument. The fuck do they have on Donald Trump? Arguably the most outspoken president of all time. Let's of course, forget that, JFK hated the CIA. I can't remember, Pops. Did JFK hate the FBI too? I can't remember. I know that he did not like the CIA, but I seem to remember there being something about the FBI too. I just can't remember it. But, he was not a fan of the CIA at all. So, what you got? Probably something or yeah, maybe they threatened to hurt somebody, like that's kind of what I was thinking too. Maybe they didn't have any dirt on them. Maybe they just went old school and was like, here's a picture of your dog. Here's a picture of your wife. We know where your kids are going. Here's your grandkids. What are you going to do? Maybe. I think you're right. I got to check on that. I'm not familiar with that, but I swear there was something with the FBI and JFK. Maybe it's with Marilyn Monroe that I'm thinking of. I don't know. But for some reason, it sounds. I remember the CIA specifically, but I could have sworn there was something with the FBI. Maybe it was in the movie, and I'm just thinking about it. I don't know. Anyways, all right. So moving on. We got some other shit to go through. Okay, so apparently, Alzheimer's is racist, and I'm about to show you why. Now, before you guys start, taking your pickets up and everything and start freaking out. Okay, I need you to understand something. All right, there is a very good possibility that it's not racist, and this is just bullshit. I know that's crazy. Okay, because you can't believe everything you see on TV, right? But possibly, this isn't true. U.S. government links Alzheimer's to racism. I like the picture of the rocket right over here with it. Inequities put non-white Americans at higher risk of dementia-related diseases, health ministry claims. So, okay, for those of you that don't understand bullshit, basically like heart disease, because more African-American men above the age of 55 are more susceptible to heart disease than white men above the age of 55. So therefore, a heart disease is something manufactured by the government because America hates black people, even though black men in Africa still die from heart disease and they're not American. But hey, let's not focus on that. So what they're saying is because the fact that Alzheimer's affects minorities, marginalized people. I love that word, marginalized. It doesn't affect whites as much. It means that it has to be racist. Okay. I think there's a video in here, some chick. Or did they delete the video? They might have deleted the video. There was a video of some chick just being stupid about it. Maybe it's no, that's a different one. That's a funny video later. Okay. There is a video about a black woman saying something's racist, but it's not Alzheimer's. Non-white Americans have relatively high rates of Alzheimer's disease and dementia, partly because of racism. President Joe Biden's administration now says, entrenched systemic racism must be addressed and prioritized rather than focused on individual behaviors. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, HHS, said this week in its annual report on dealing with Alzheimer's and related dementias. That seems like a run-on sentence, doesn't it? Well, I guess when you're being a racist, dumbass prick, I guess run-on sentences don't matter. HHS Secretary Xavier Becerra called for interventions to reduce disparities in Alzheimer's rates, tailoring the government's efforts with cultural competence, and equity as primary focuses. Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen of the supposed jury. I can't remember what I said last episode, but I said something would be racist next and something would be sexist next. But Alzheimer's is now racist because we're white. That's what this is saying. Because we're white, Alzheimer's is racist. Now, I mean, okay, even if you want to still make an argument, this would be insane to say that somehow we genetically altered human DNA to take a disease that has existed for a very, very long time. I wonder if it was Alzheimer's. Yeah, I guess Alzheimer's was before the slave trade in America. So, I mean, but then again, they won't think about that kind of stuff, will they? I mean, I could be wrong on that. I can't remember if Alzheimer's was discovered before America settled or not. But regardless, it wouldn't matter. So, because we wouldn't have had the technology back then to do it anyways. But, wow. Just wow. Racism rooted structural inequalities such as underinvestment in education, unwalkable communities, and subpar access to nutritious foods are an important cause of disparities in dementia cases. Now, underinvestment in education. You only get investments in schools that are successful. The more they go down, the less money you get. Unwalkable communities. Yeah, when you have the Bloods and the Crips and whatever fucking stupid ass names you want to come up with, doing drive-bys and blowing each other away in the streets, I would probably say that's an unwalkable community. And subpar access to nutritious foods. Now, this is unfair. Okay, I would have to say that anyone, because white trash exists. Okay, anyone that is poor, regardless of race, can only afford the shitty food. I've talked about this before. The cheapest food is the shittiest food unless it's green. Like celery's super cheap. Lettuce is super cheap. Cucumbers are super cheap. But I could buy a burger at McDonald's for $1.15. Okay? Bologna before the pandemic was cheap too. Now it's not. So anyways, I figured I'd just throw that one out there. That's a nice one. Yeah, so there you go. We got 9 messages. Holy shit. Okay, we got Shadow. Dude, I can't wait to forget. Okay, I can't wait to forget to be a nice guy. I know, right? What's up, Shadow? All right, so let's see here. When I can hide behind Alzheimer's. Oh, dude, that is a good point. Yes, and this is close to home. Okay, my grandfather has a version of dementia right now. We don't know what it is yet. All right, I'm going to see him for Christmas. We don't think he's going to make it past this Christmas. I hope he does, but this could be possibly my grandfather's last Christmas. So, I get to go see my grandfather, but I know he's not going to know who I am. They're saying he can barely hear, he can barely see, and dude, this is fucked up, man. These people just sit in a room in an echo chamber, right? Creating these fucking stories, dude. Just pisses me off, man. It's like whenever someone tries to talk about dogs when they don't have dogs. It's like, go fuck yourself. All right. Joe Biden is the poster boy for. Nope. Thank you. All right. Fucking assholes. Keep reading. Oh, keep reading. You want me to keep going? Read the paragraph that starts with however. Oh, okay. Let me open that up. Hang on. Alzheimer's is racist. All right, hang on. Sorry, man. It's just one of those subjects that's really close to my heart, dude. So talking about it and hearing somebody call it racist is just bullshit. However, unlike the Biden administration, Pops, you're such an asshole. Thank you, Pops. The not-for-profit group hasn't found a link between Alzheimer's and racism. The reason for these differences is not well understood, but researchers believe that higher rates of vascular disease in these groups may also put them at greater risk for developing Alzheimer's. The association said, actually, the studies that I've seen, and I'm no doctor, okay, the studies I've seen actually can't associate really anything with what causes Alzheimer's. There's a lot of theories, okay? A lot of doctors agree that it's in our food. Seriously, there is a fuck ton of doctors. I know that's not a technical term, but there is a lot of doctors that believe that the increase in Alzheimer's, because we have increased, okay? in the last 50 years is because of the amount of processed food that we're eating. They also attribute that to cancer as well. Excuse me. But researchers believe the higher rates of okay. The HHS document argued that disparities in risk factors are grounded in generations of structural racism and inequality. So look, they're contradicting themselves too. Making matters worse, the department said non-white people suffering from Alzheimer's also have subpar access to medical care and resources and are less likely than whites to receive proper. Dude, I can show you just as many black people and white people that live in subpar communities and eat shit food and don't have access to proper medical care. So what? Where's the white privilege there? Go to South Texas. Go to South Louisiana. It's white person, black person, white person, black person. It's like 50-50, man. Okay? Living in the fucking ghetto, living in the shit places. All of them are eating the same fucking food. They're all getting the same fucking medical care. Okay? I know people right now in my family that live, or in friends of my family, that live in houses with holes in pier and beam homes, and they just put a board over it. Critters get up in that shit all the time. Dude, I'm sorry, but you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You live in your little cul-de-sacs in New York and Chicago and California and your echo chambers, and you make this shit up because it sounds good when you say it out loud. It is therefore of critical importance that research, interventions, and infrastructure to address modifiable risk factors are culturally responsive and grounded in improving equity. Dude, they love this word, guys. They love this fucking word. By addressing the social determinants of health. All right, so I hope you're good, Pops. Hope I got it for you. We still got to read a lot. Here we go. Okay, so we got, when the rules of society don't matter, certainly the rule of English don't apply anymore. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. Let's see here. Good to see you, Shadow. Dude, Super Spurg, what's up, bro? Glad to see you, man. Not everyone agrees with yeah, I mean, I know they don't, but does it matter? I watched this really good article the other day. And these are hardcore Republicans, okay? And they seriously don't think the Republicans are, as long as mail-in ballots, dude, they honestly don't think there's a chance the Republicans can win. Look at what's going on with Kerry Lake right now. I mean, they've basically proven in Minecraft YouTube that there was nefarious actions taking place within an hour and a half of the election starting, with like 25% or more of the voting machines. And they're like a fucking cunt hair away from proving it too. I don't think they'll ever let them prove it. And even if they do prove it, they're not going to give a shit. Because look at what's going on right now with the freaking Biden laptop story. Everyone in the world that does anything other than watch CNN knows that the FBI helped cover that fucking shit up. There's emails. There is a paper trail. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't care. And a shot under pressure. Yeah, you guys wonder why I train so hard. You wonder why I'm always ready. Puddinhead Joe. I know, right? Biden rich as fuck and suffers from it. Yeah. I mean, dude, don't they say that like most of the people that are old money, like the Bidens, somewhere along the line have been inbred? Just a theory. All right. The whole article tries to make Biden normal. I know, dude. Like, they're trying to make it seem like he's, yeah. You know what? I'm not even gonna get mad about it. There's no reason to get mad about it, Pops, because it doesn't matter, man. I mean, if I get mad about it, they're just taking up headspace, and I'm not doing that. I'm gonna think it's funny because it is. I'm gonna take my stupid pills so that I can deal with the stupidity of everything. By the way, I got asked that the other day. Stupid pills are the pills that they issue us in the Marine Corps. They're figurative, you assholes that were making fun of it the other day. They're figurative. Because in the Marines, think of the Marines as a bunch of 5-year-olds playing soccer. Okay? If we don't have direction, we just basically run around and run into each other. Okay? Well, the problem is the guys giving us direction are basically 6-year-olds playing soccer. So you have to you have to take your stupid pills. Because if you don't take your stupid pills, you'll self-delete in seconds. Okay. So anyways, let's see here. There we go. It is weak propaganda. Dude, it's just, you're going to see that shit. What? I mean, we have maps now. Minor attracted persons. We have a flag that's representative of maps. I mean, fuck it, dude. Like, what's next? Just randomly killing people in the street? You know? I mean, fuck it, right? I mean, if it's okay to freaking diddle little kids, I mean, what the fuck's next? Everything's on the board, dude. Like, we're so far in clown world right now, man, that it doesn't even matter anymore. Like, some of the stuff just doesn't make any sense. I talked to a kid today for 20 minutes. The entire time, dude. I was calling her, and you know, at the very end, she's walking away, and you know, I couldn't see her name tag, and she said her name was Eli, and she was like, "Well, I identify as a boy." And dude, what the fuck am I supposed to say to that, man? I mean, dude, there's moments like that make me feel like I'm so fucking old, because like I feel bad for that person, but what the fuck am I gonna say? Because I honestly don't fucking know. I mean, I'm not educated in that shit. I mean, I know what a boy is, and I know what a girl is. You know, I got that. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't know how to fucking handle that situation. I don't have that Wi-Fi, dude. I don't have that bandwidth. I can't deal with it. It's just, my brain just goes, you know, it's just, fuck, man. Got to go to bed, guys. Keep up the good work. Hell, dude, get some sweet dreams, man. Have a great night, brother. Those are prison target. That's fucking awesome, dude. I know, man, but hey, you know, if we were to take, like, okay, I implemented this rule once, you know, in my perfect world, we should take like one out of, like, I don't know. Let's pause this because it's gonna try to play it. All right, and we're gonna unmute it. You guys are gonna like this one. It's 49 seconds. You're gonna love it. Okay, let's say we convict 10 maps, okay, for doing things that they should be convicted for, right? Like 1 in 4 we should take for research. The rest we just should put in a meat grinder, like straight through, fertilize the world. You know, that was my idea. You know, I think it's a cool idea. Buddy of mine was like, let's dig a trench and we'll just line them all up on the trench and we'll just use 22 long rifles. It's cheap and it's easy, right in a temple. I'm like, bro, just line them up all in a row and just take one shot with a 30-06 that goes through them all. One shot. It's done. In Minecraft, YouTube. In Minecraft. Okay, this is really funny. I'm not going to say a word. You guys enjoy this. I really hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, because this is fucking great.
We're at a very significant moment right now, and Dr. Fassan reminds us all the time during the holiday season. We come together to be with our families and loved ones, and during that time, we really need New Yorkers to hear the directions that are going to come from these two medical professionals of how do we enjoy the holidays and spread love without spreading the virus. And we could have that combination, everything from if you're feeling ill to stay home so you don't spread it to your loved ones. Make sure that if you're in surroundings that you're unsure about, that you wear face covering. And it's crucial
Face covering!
Make sure that you are vaccinated and you're taking the booster shots.
Oh, sorry, this is a different video. I would like to point out, okay, that
we're at a very significant.
He's wearing a mask, right? Now, this is unlike the video we watched last week, where the audience was wearing the mask and the people on the stage weren't. Dude, she's not wearing a mask. But he is. She's not. He is. But okay. in his defense, he probably didn't know that she wasn't wearing a mask. Dude. So even though the CDC has released, oh, dude, Carol, what's up? Oh my God, Carol, I'm so glad you're here. Dude, hello, Carol. Hello. Merry Christmas. All right. You missed my little story earlier. All right. But by not watching the news. Fuck you and your jab clown world. Meanwhile, New York City's got tons of crime going on. Right. Like, I mean, okay. Well, to be fair though, Super, like, because we're going to do some Chicago. I don't want to ruin it too bad, but Chicago is the worst place in the world right now. You have just as much of a chance of getting shot in Chicago right now on the weekend as you do of getting struck by lightning. Or excuse me, getting struck by lightning. Reverse that. I said that wrong. You have just as much chance of getting struck by lightning as you do as getting shot in Chicago. It's fucking ridiculous. All right, Merry Christmas. I know. I hope everything's going good for you. I really do. Let's see here. Not watching the news is how you enjoy the holidays. Dude, I don't do this because I enjoy it, man. If I didn't do this, okay, I had a conversation with a buddy of mine today, a guy that I know over at the dealership. And I told him about the third pipeline, the one that Biden shut down. You know, it's the 17, orders that he did in the beginning. And he's like, he shut down a third pipeline? That was 2 years ago, Pops. He didn't even know. He had no clue. All right. And he's like, no wonder the fucking gas prices have gone up so much. Dude, these guys don't know, man. They don't fucking know at all. I mean, the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, I always say this over and over and over again. There's 50% of the country that still thinks Kyle Rittenhouse shot blatantly with disregard for all human life 3 black people for no reason. Like 50% of the country thinks that. So here I am. Now, I have stopped watching the movies though. All right. I was catching a lot of flack for my thoughts on Avatar, but hey, I can't watch the movies. I can't watch the TV shows anymore. I just can't do it. Let's see here. I give you New York City crime Instagram account. You would see tons of people trying. Yeah. They try. I mean, it's insane, dude. BS Vincent got a way better chance of being shot in Chicago. I forget what it is, man. I know I said it wrong, dude. You've got just as much a chance. It's either, anyways, my brain is super tired. I'll remember it later and I'll re-say it. But basically, you've got more of a chance. And that's what it was. You've got more of a chance of. No, I've lost it. Sorry, guys. I'm too tired. I had it a minute ago and now it's gone. Fuck it. I'll wear the L. I'll take an L on it. They are crushing the one in Michigan too. Yeah, dude. Yeah. And Texas is pretty much self-sufficient. Okay. So when they shut down the pipeline, they fucked us, dude, because we were pumping that shit out, making money here like crazy, like jobs. I think, yeah, dude, all the big cities are. I talked about this as well the other day with a couple of friends of mine. You know how there's Charles Schwab, right? The fucking asshole or the German guy that wants population control. Well, there's like a Republican version of him, okay? That's a billionaire or trillionaire or whatever. And he's on this podcast with that guy that thinks he's a badass boxer and wants to fight everyone. He wanted to fight Mike Tyson and everything. They're just kids, okay? They're just kids. And he's like, they were asking him, they were like, hey, man, so what do we do to get out of this mess? How do we fix this? And he turns to him and he goes, no, young man, I'm sorry, but we're fucked. He was like, the America, the world that you grew up in, that you took advantage of, that you squandered away, your generation, because they're like 25 and below. That's gone. That world's over. It will never be the same again. And he's not talking about doom and gloom and, cockroaches left over after your Holocaust. What he's saying is we can never go back to the way it was now that they've made so many changes. Think about the amount of changes we've had in our country in the last 4 years. Just think about it. Think about the things that are different today than were 4 years ago. All right. Look at what they did to Donald Trump while he was president. I give Trump a lot of flack, but dude, considering the fact that he was literally tortured every day on the media, told that he was the worst person since Hitler, blah, 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 every fucking day on the news. You turn on the news and it was, this is what Trump did next. Dude, think about it. The world has become a 24-hour news cycle of how I can fuck you over better. Who's the biggest piece of shit today? That's what the world's turned into. And it's a clickbait. So, oh my God, CNN's got this. Oh my God, MSNBC's got this. Oh my God, this stupid fucking radio station over here is talking about Trump and how he took a shit in this black guy's mouth in the fucking news stall. It sounds great, man. Let's watch it. That's what we've become. And you've got people, this is how they walk, dude. They've got an app on a phone now where you can put a camera on the, take your camera on the front and you can watch where you're walking while you text. Dude, we're never going to be the same again. We're just going to figure out some weird adaptation. 30 to 40 shootings every weekend, 4 dead on average, 4 or 5 years running. Yeah. I did the stats on it the other day, bro. It's fucking sick, dude. It's very sick and disturbing. A better chance of being shot in Chicago than Iraq. Yeah, oh shit. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. It's actually amazing how people live after being shot. Yeah, because people always confuse the casualty thing with like death, because you have casualties and then you have deaths, If I moved to Iraq, maybe fuck me. Well, I don't know, man. They were killing a lot of us in Iran, dude. They pretty much think the same. I got to get back to work. You keep spreading the real word. But hey, dude, you too, man. I tried to catch you the day, bro, but I kept getting busy, dude. So I'm sorry, man. I did stop by and drop a like, though. I was going to drop you a note in there, but I didn't get a chance to even get on with you, man. But hey, Pops, you have a great day at work. Do you take care? Merry Christmas, man. If I don't see you, okay? You take care. If it bleeds, it leads. That doesn't mean it works. It's literally their motto. It's been that way for a long time, though, Carol. It's only recently that it's been like, because death sells, sex sells, okay? We would much rather watch a hero fall than watch a hero rise, okay? It's very rare that people want to tune in and watch an inspirational story. They love watching, the whole, Biggest Loser or whatever, but I mean, dude, we love watching a thing where a dude falls, okay? I mean, that's like people thrive on that because we like watching people that we see that are great fall because we're not as great as them. That's how it works, generally speaking, for most of the time. Sorry, man. Have a great, dude, you too, man. Merry Christmas. We got tons of Californians in Florida trying to convert DeSanto into woke. Yeah, I know. And it's happening here too. I caught a bunch of Jersey cars and there was a surfing dude from California here. They're coming here because it's cheaper. I mean, I was talking about this with you guys the other day too. I mean, we're selling $950,000 homes. It's just like the truck thing, okay? When I bought my truck back in 2021, okay, that was like the first truck off the assembly line. But right after that, okay, the first wave of trucks, and right after that, okay, the trucks were being sold for like 40% or 25% higher. And then when people want to trade them in, like, dude, your truck's not worth anything because you bought it so high. That's how it happened. So the houses are the same thing. So a $900,000 home is getting sold for $2 million because the people from Florida and California are coming in and they're fucking paying that much for them. It's ridiculous. Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. Merry Christmas to you too. All right, so let's see here. What do we got? Because I'm getting fucking beyond exhausted. Been a long day, bro. Been a long day. All right, so I think this is the last news story I got. Yeah, this is the last news story I got. And then we'll just have fun stuff after this. And then I'm gonna go to sleep. It's been such a long day, dude. All right. Exclusive DHS sets gag order on migrant apprehension numbers at the border. Ooh, because we didn't know you were doing that already. Hugh Jackman calls for gender-neutral acting award categories. Fuck. Breitbart, Texas reviewed a Monday directive to all customs and border protection managers, which gags them from releasing migrant apprehension statistics through social media accounts or directly to the public without the express approval of the Department of Homeland Security. The directive precludes Border Patrol managers from releasing any interim arrest statistics or stories at the decision over the potential end Title 42 enforcement, because it's about to end the Title 42 shit. Now sits before the Supreme Court. The source, not authorized to speak to the media, says the message is intended to curb routine disclosures of migrant apprehensions near the southern border. These are generally provided by Border Patrol Chief Patrol agents via social media and comments to journalists. The unprecedented directive was circulated on Monday and took immediate effect. Take a look at what Border Patrol agents in El Centro sector have been up to in the last 7 days. It was with just 17 days until Xmas, USBP agents are still submitting names to the naughty list. Pick Twitter. Okay, I don't want to click on that. It might be bad. USB Chief Patrol Agent Gregory K. Bovine? December 8th. So, December 8th. The order was sent under the title DHS OPA Guidance on Social Media Coordination for lifting the Title 42. The order was later clarified to impose a ban on the direct communication with outlets or platforms regarding the release of migrant apprehension statistics without DHS approval. DHS OPA is the acronym for Department of Homeland Security's Office of Public Affairs. So, in a nutshell, because one of the claims was we've had the biggest, worst, let's see, won't lie, watch the video of chick walk into a glass partition, watch it over and over. Hey, what was that one? The black guy beating the living shit out of the Asian lady. Dude, I had to rewind that and rewind it. I couldn't stop watching it, girl. Dude. Because, it was so brutal. It's the one I'm talking about is the one that was like right outside of the salon in New York. And dude, the poor woman sits up and looks at him because she doesn't understand what's going on. And he's just kicking her face in on the freaking concrete. Yeah, I watched that one too many times. So I understand. I know we all do it. I know we do. But it's just totally different now. Oh, man, dude, yeah. Yeah. And it's brutal. And we watched it anyways. So anyways, on to this thing. So we're never going to know how many migrants have actually come into Texas. Oh, by the way, Super Spurg, I picked up the Staccato XC. I got it yesterday. Go check it out, man. It's pretty badass. But we're never gonna know how many we got. We're not. We're just gonna basically guess. Now, keeping in mind that as America, I'm talking about Americans here, not the world, okay? In America, every year, on average, we get between 600,000 and 1 million migrants. They always say 800,000. That's about our average that we get. We expect that. The Staccato XC. We expect to get that much, okay? In the first year of the Biden presidency, they believed we got 2.2 million. Now, if we go off of that number, okay, because that's the number that we were told, that means that it didn't just double, because doubling average would be 1.6, okay? If you triple it, it's 2.4. We almost tripled the number of migrants into United States of America. And they, the entire year, were screaming how there was absolutely there's no emergency at the border. We're not having a crisis. Everything's okay. They're coming in by cartels and we can't control it. Yeah. Well, and that's just one of the ways, because it's not just the Mexicans. Okay. You've got Iranians, Iraqians, Turkish. You've got all kinds of people from the Middle East. You've got Haitians, dude. You've got Colombians. You've got Cubans, all coming in through the border. All of them. Okay. And the cartels are pushing it because they make money doing it. The Russians are pushing it because they make money from it. The Haitians are pushing it because, dude, you can go on and on and on. my only point in that article is that they're going to suppress the information. We're not going to find out about it. And then someday, some dude is going to find some hard drive or some thumb drive and be like, oh yeah, there we go. That's it. That's how it's going to be. And then it'll be 50 years from now and we're not going to give a shit and we're all going to be dead. So, all right. So enough of that shit. Let's get to some funny stuff. Okay. So you guys know how I feel about whores. What was that movie? That's when the whores come in. That wasn't Billy Madison. That was Mr. Deeds, I think, right? And that's when the whores come in. Why does this thing keep going over there? I'm trying to keep it. There we go. All right. So here we go. So Mia Khalifa, okay, and I'll be straight up blunt about this. I didn't know who Mia Khalifa was until I saw this article. Never heard of her before. Goes to show exactly how much I pay attention, right? Meanwhile, I spend tons of money on trying to get my Vietnamese fiance in this country. But hey, the women here want you to know that by you going to a foreign country and getting a woman, it means you're insecure. And it means that you're not man enough for an American woman. Internalizing shit is so fucking awesome and projecting it, knowing the human psyche. Insult the person that you want because that's going to make them want you more. Ex-fiance. Okay. Here we go. Let's check this out. You're going to like this shit. All right. So we're not going to play the whole thing. We're just going to play a part of it. All right. Just want you guys to hear what she has to say.
In the U.S., the women are incentivized to take away the kids from the dad. I don't know. I didn't think that far. Let's do the actual Mia Khalifa video. I found the actual one I wanted to show you guys. I hope to God.
For those of you that don't know who Mia Khalifa is, I'm finding this out myself. People that are watching this later. Okay, she's bragged about having it's either 300 or 500 body count. That's different penises inside of her, not the times she's had sex. She's a porn star, or I think she was an Instagram model that became a porn star. I think that's it. And remember, Instagram model just means whore on Instagram. Okay, remember that.
God, this is it. You got to start it from the beginning, Blessing. Oh, okay. Well,
any guy who goes after a girl significantly younger than them is severely lacking in their life. And I mean that confidence-wise. I mean, they are falling short in so many places that is the only place they can turn to feel like they have something on the scale of power.
And ultimately it's predatory. There's just no way to because you're manipulating someone who is not aware of what they're giving you. Yeah. And it's unfair.
So let me explain to you the chickenese that we just heard. Okay. Chickenese is the language of hoes, 304s. Okay. That they use in order to spread the word of their honess. Okay. Shit, I used to work in Vietnam too. Man, that sucks, dude. I'm Hispanic, and if I want, I could get married too. Yeah, sure, yeah. But my purpose is, yeah. So what she said, because what she's talking about is they were talking about the Leonardo DiCaprio thing, and Leonardo DiCaprio obviously has made a statement that he doesn't date women older than a certain number, and then when they get to that number, he finds a new one, and he caught major heat for this. Dude, he's a is he a billionaire yet? Anyways, regardless, dude, he's a multi-millionaire, probably almost a billionaire. He's going to do whatever the fuck he wants. Okay, you guys get mad as you wanted him, but dude, he's a great man. He's going to do what great men do. Okay, I don't hear anyone mad at Queen Latifah or Beyonce for going out there and getting a bunch of dudes. Okay, you guys, no one would even say anything about that. And if a hot freaking 45-year-old chick were to go after a 25-year-old dude, no one would say a fucking word. But the moment that a dude wants a younger chick, oh, he's a pervert. Oh, he's a predator. Oh, yeah, we have to shove our insecurities onto you because I've swallowed 500 different cocks. And you don't want me now because I'm like 30 and I've had 500 different dudes. Well, you know what? Suck a dick and die. Seriously, like, go away. Okay. I mean, if you're going to, okay, you have to understand the danger of this. All right. She has a huge audience of women. Barely any men watch Mia Khalifa. I think like 20% or 30% of her audience is men. 70% of her audience are women. Okay. So the women that are watching her that believes every fucking word that she says now believe that every man that's above a certain age, that dates a woman below a certain age, is a predator. Dude, I'm so sick of hearing these words, these negative connotative words used against people whenever you don't like the way things turn out. Look, no one held a gun to your head, Mia, and said, suck that dick, Mia, do it right now. No one held a gun to your head and said that. You chose to be a whore. That was your choice. You chose to not get married. I guarantee you, Mia, there was like 40 dudes on their knees being great guys to you, opening the fucking door, showing you the fucking world. You know what you said? I could do better. That's all you did. And now you're at the wall, your eggs are getting low, and dudes are going, you've had 500 dicks. I don't want you anymore. Fuck off. I'm going to go get the 18-year-old flipping burgers at McDonald's. Dude, you don't even compare anymore. You're like irrelevant. There's a saying, I always forget how to say it. There's a saying in a lot of countries across the pond, Asian, Middle Eastern, that basically means leftover woman. That's what you are. You're just going to have to get the fuck over it. Stop picking on dudes that actually worked their ass off and actually earned fucking money and actually made something of themselves. Unlike you, which all you did was fucking just show your asshole on fucking national television or fucking movies or the fuck it is you guys do now with your fucking porn, all right? And take a lot of dick. So you basically did something that was super fucking easy and you got famous. Okay? Guys like Leonardo DiCaprio, dude, you don't even understand what it's like to work that hard because you've never had to in your entire life. That's my rent. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah. Dude, that's all they are. I mean, yeah. Like, I'm sorry, but there's a guy, I forget who it was. There was a guy that was saying this. He was like, look, at a certain point, you know, I mean, I hate to use this word because, you know, it's so negative, but look, at a certain point, you've got to understand that you have nothing to contribute to society. You spend a majority of your life on your back with your legs spread. You don't have a skill. If it wasn't for social media, think about this too. If it wasn't for social media, what would she do? Because, I mean, obviously, I don't think she could have sex anymore on screen. Maybe people aren't paying her to. I don't know. I don't know if she's still doing porn or not. But freaking, she's on social media talking. And another thing that just makes my brain just be like, what the fuck? She's on social media talking to people, and they're listening to her. And this woman makes money by taking dick on camera. That's like listening to movie stars talk about fucking shit that they don't know anything about, like, I don't know, politics and climate change or global warming or whatever the fucking buzzword in Minecraft, YouTube. But gold diggers going afterwards. Yeah, gold diggers, sugar mamas are the one that get me though, dude. Okay? At least the gold diggers upfront about that shit. You know, she'll take the prenup, the gold digger will, they sign contracts. One of my professors in college, he did this. He literally would have them sign a contract. You get the house, you get this much money per month. I get to do whatever the fuck I want to you. And then when I'm done with you, you keep everything. I move the fuck on. That's a gold digger. Sugar mamas are different. Okay. Sugar mamas don't even sleep with the dudes half the time, more than half the time. They'll send them pictures of their feet or whatever. And the dude just sends them money. Or they'll pay her to just go have a date with her. And they have like 20 dudes on the hook. they'll literally put on their profile, right? On Instagram or whatever, and it'll say, oh, by the way, I'm a sugar baby. I need a sugar daddy. So none of you guys out there hit on me. I'm just looking for sugar daddy. If you don't make more than 1.5 million a year, then don't message me. Shit like that. That's what sugar babies do. So fucking stupid. Once I saw a video of a rich dude hired dozens of college girls as sex slaves. He addresses them are. Dude, hey, you know what? If he paid for it and they agreed to it, I guess that's consensual. Actually, there's a college website for girls selling their bodies. Yeah, dude, OnlyFans. That's all. Okay, I don't know what OnlyFans started as because I didn't even know about it. It's like 6 months ago. But OnlyFans is just for chicks to sell pictures of their assholes and feet and have sex on camera. That's all it is. And you'll get these girls, right? They graduate high school. They don't want to work. They don't want to go to college. They don't want to get educated. And they just get on OnlyFans. And here's the thing, right? Like, and this is a very big common misconception, okay? Not every chick on OnlyFans is a millionaire, all right? That's not the way it works, okay? Like, you got to be, like, talented in some aspect, okay? Or attractive in some aspect more than the others, right? Not every single OnlyFans model is making, like, $1 million a year or whatever. I think they said the average OnlyFans model out of all of the female OnlyFans models makes like $1,000 a month. Okay, so she's working and selling her body for $1,000 a month, and a majority of them it's like full penetration and whatever the fuck they want, So yeah, I read an article today saying the increase of buying sex dolls. Dude, did you see the article about the guys? Investing in the sex robots? I read that one. That was about a year ago. Yeah. No shit, man. They're not fucking around, dude. All right. Here is my favorite press secretary of all time. She's at it again. I believe this is John Talks. You know how much I love John Talks. He's funnier than shit. Maybe one of these days I will have the privilege of having him on my show. All right.
We've been very clear from the beginning that what we saw on January 6th was the worst attack on our democracy since the Civil War.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What we saw on January 6th was the worst attack on our democracy since the Civil War.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Dude, what's her name? Okay, I might be misremembering this, all right, but didn't Kamala say that like January 6th was worse than Pearl Harbor? Didn't she say that? That's right, isn't it? I'm remembering that correctly. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but I swear it was something like that, man. Or something, or maybe 9/11. Maybe it was on 9/11. Was that what it was? Was it 9/11? And she was like, "This is why it has to be remembered, so that days like January 6th don't ever happen again," or something like that. It was really bad, dude. But yeah, so. Oh my god, dude, this is cool. This is just cool. Hope you guys like it. It's just a buddy of mine sent this to me. So I'm not going to tell you anything about it. I'm not going to give my comments on it. You take it and you take it as you want it. All right.
My general says there is no point in continuing this fighting. He is willing to discuss a surrender.
Tell him to go to hell.
We haven't the proper facilities to take you all prisoner. Sorry.
What?
We'd like to, but we can't accept your surrender.
Look at his face.
Was there anything else?
My favorite part is where he's like, "We'd like to." we're gonna kill all of you motherfuckers. That's fucking great, dude. That is absolutely fucking awesome. Oh, dude. Yeah, dude, she said a lot of stupid shit, man. Like crazy. She was calling herself black, but they're actually, I remember that. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's super big. Quentin, dude, you always crack me up, bro. I've had this sneeze coming for like an hour, and it refuses to come out. Every time I think it's about to come out, dude, I'm just like, what? Oh, wait, no. Did I hit it again? No, that's a good clip. This is the one I want. For some reason, it's got that on both of them. Oh, I guess I fucked that up. Let's see here. This is Jordan Peterson being a stud. There was one. I guess I just did both of them at the same time. JP, edit again, guys. You know, if we do survive this whole thing coming up, whatever it is that it ends up being, people like Jordan Peterson are going to be the reason why we do.
Education is done. The faculties of education are so corrupt that it's almost unimaginable. They might even be worse than, as a societal segment, they might even be worse than the women's studies groups, because they've seized the educational systems. I mean, I've just been reviewing the Ontario Teachers Federation. It's a document that's produced by the main teachers organization in Ontario. And I've just been starting to review their curriculum for children from kindergarten to grade 8. It's pure social justice, postmodernism.
Mm-hmm.
Educators in Ontario, the teachers, have already decided that the goal of the education system is to indoctrinate children from kindergarten into a radical, postmodern, leftist, communitarian, equity-oriented ethos.
And, you know, they'll deny it, remember? Because just like when they got caught with the genderqueer book and that other one about dudes being gay, okay, all right, not to be confused, right? They threw their hands up in the air and said, oh, all 185 of those books must have just accidentally slipped in the school. I don't know how those got there. And then remember when they were saying that they weren't teaching critical race theory, they would give it a different name. They would call it like IEP or something like that, something crazy, stupid name, alternate education program or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was something like that though. And they were saying, well, because they didn't call it that, we didn't know that it was critical race theory. Dude, these guys aren't fucking stupid. All right. They've been planning this shit for so fucking long. They know exactly what the fuck they're going to do. Fucking assholes. Oh, you fell asleep, bro? It's all good. Are you seeing this face, man? Talking about a long ass day. It was earlier, bro. The thing was crashing. It crashed down. It went black. You know, I'm racist. So, you know, maybe I projected my hatred towards the screen and it felt like it had to close down. I don't know. I mean, I'm white, dude, so anything's possible because of all of the anger and hatred that I have. So it's very possible that it transferred over onto the computer and made it crash. So, yeah. I mean, anything's possible. I know, right? But yeah, and you know, I tried warning my family and friends about this years ago. You know, the colors, the pinks and the purples and the magentas everywhere, the cupcakes and the motherfucking unicorns. I talked about this several times. And they just looked at me like I was fucking crazy. And then all of a sudden, genderqueer popped up in a book and some chick gets sexually assaulted in the bathroom from a dude that wears a skirt. And then everyone's like, oh, yeah, so maybe we shouldn't have fucking done that. Yeah, I think so. Triggered or you know, the computer did that thing because this is my new favorite video, by the way. Because they've taken it down. It's hard for me to find. I think I played it like once or twice. But my new favorite video is the one where the chick is screaming at the elderly guy in the Walmart. You're grieving me. You're making it worse. That is my new all-time favorite video. I've watched it like 100 fucking times. When I want to cheer up, I play it in the truck on the speakers as loud as I can. I fucking love it because she's like a grown-ass woman with 3 colors of hair. I think she's holding a little doll or something, and her backpack's like a Hello Kitty backpack. She's like a grown-ass fucking woman, dude. And she cut in front of him, and all he did was say, excuse me, miss, you cut in front of me? I love that video, dude. Oh my God, that video is great. We're saying I was crazy. Yeah, dude, me too, man. Like, until I discovered, like Midnight's Edge, or until I discovered Nerd Rodek or whatever, like, until I discovered those channels, I was like, man, am I the only one seeing this shit for the movies and everything? So, yeah. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. I like shoved a bunch of food in my mouth before the show because I haven't eaten since this morning. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, here it is. This is the one that I was talking about earlier. This is from the Cording. I think this is the Cording's first appearance on my show. This guy's cool. He supports Louder with Crowder. He's been on with Tim Pool. He's basically one of us. I mean, you can see from behind. Before he changed his background, he had a bunch of gaming stuff, just like we do. Okay, just like our groups. Okay, gaming. I think he's a Star Wars fan. I don't know a lot about him, but I like him. He's cool, and he seems like a regular fucking dude. So, anyways, his channel is called The Quartering. Go give him a like. Go give him a sub. I mean, yeah. It's going to take all of us anyways, right?
I can't be entirely sure here because I just kind of tune out. But is she saying that weather is racist? Make sure you leave a like in this video and you subscribe so I can keep bringing these folks to light.
There is absolutely no reason why Hurricane Ida should have done that much damage to Louisiana and Mississippi and along the path that it's going to take. And part of the reason why is because there is infrastructural and environmental racism in a lot of minority and low socioeconomic communities. There's no reason that the southern border of Louisiana should still be struggling to figure out what type of infrastructure and technology they can use to prevent minority communities from being destroyed. And on top of that, not just being destroyed, but also having to put in their own resources to rebuild their own community.
My name's According, and if you enjoyed this, leave a like on it.
So, besides the fact that she's a fucking moron, I guess if all of the people that were in charge of everything were white and walked around and did things that were racist, I would agree with her. But the problem is that's not what's happening. All the people that she's talking about, or a majority of them, because that's kind of where I'm from, is, Southern Louisiana, South Texas. Your mayors, your judges, your lawyers, the people that make your laws, they're black. Dude, your school administrator was black in Beaumont. I mean, dude, so what? They hate each other. They hate themselves. They're racist towards their own race. What the fuck are you talking about, you stupid whatever? You know what? Yeah, I see. And that's what I thought. Oh, bless me. What? Oh, yeah, no. I'm trying to sneeze. Was I trying to sneeze? What? I was telling people what was going on, telling me crazy, insulted me, report. Oh, is that what he was talking about? You're gone, Quentin. People were saying it was crazy. I was telling people what was going on. They called me crazy and insulted me, reported me, and everything, inclining, banning me. Yeah, dude. My family thought I was, dude. My uncle. This was like 8 years ago. I told him about this shit. He's like, "No, man, never gonna get no South Texas, man." They took your Jeeps. I mean, dude. Like, anyways. Man, bless you too, bro. Merry Christmas, my friend. I don't know, dude. I think she's a troll. Maybe not. I don't know, but yeah. I mean, dude. Okay. Hold on. Quentin, I'll get to it, dude. You say that can't be real, right? But remember, Greta Thunberg, that's her name, came on and said, "How dare you? How dare you?" All of us saw a fucking autistic kid up there and went, what? But the insane people were like, yeah. It's like after the school shootings, we get like 16-year-olds up there talking about guns. They've never even fired one. They don't know shit about them. Idiots. Fuck. How can a weather be, dude? Okay. Now we're let's back up a little bit. Okay. Yes, she was being a cunt. Agreed. She's being stupid. Agreed. If she's not flat out trolling. Okay. But she has a point when she's pointing out the fact that we have to look at the reason why certain things are happening. We have to go for, hey, who's in charge of this, who's in charge of that? Her fault is she's blaming it on racism when the people that are in charge are her same color. So what are you saying? That your own people hate you? And they're racist towards their own people? I mean, dude, in South Texas, there was this huge FBI sting on the school districts, okay? And as I stated before, it was like 70 or 80% of the people that are arrested by the FBI running the school boards were black. They were marginalizing their own people, man. Asshole. See, and someone's going to watch that video and they're going to go, yeah, that's right. Yeah, clouds are racist, man. So I wish I knew her just to trigger her. Oh, dude, no shit, man. Hey, you say that. Okay, like, maybe this is the kid in me, but like when I go to Starbucks or McDonald's, I already hate being there because I'm there because I don't like the place, but I got to go. Like the guys, when I get food for the crew or they want coffee, whatever. If I see a person with multicolored hair or something that just makes that brain part of me, that lizard brain part of me go, pray. That part of me, dude, I fuck with them. I do. I admit it freely. I'll do stuff like, yeah, can I get one of them there, what they call that thing over there, them colored people do? They get that thing, right? Oh, yeah, let me get that black coffee. And I'll talk about how, like, I just left the gun range and I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Or I'll ask, one of my best moments was, this dude with like multicolored hair, piercings. He was wearing a fucking neck collar. Not joking, like a sexing neck collar, okay, that a chick wears, like a flower on a little bow. All right. I go, man, did you see Donald Trump's speech last night? He just gave me this look. And I was like, dude, it was such a good speech. He was talking about freedom and America. God, I love this country. The sun is racist for making her. Hey, dude, you're onto something there, bro. Super spark. I know. We should. Hey, whoa, dude. Bomb the sun. Let's do it. Let's make like a t-shirt, right? And on the front, it'll say, I believe we should bomb the sun or destroy the sun or blow the sun up. And on the back, in like really small letters, blah, 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 because of marginalization, blah, 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 because of some, blah, 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 and at the bottom in big letters, and because it turned the Africans black. I bet you that shirt would sell. And there would be people that believed it. That's the best part. That is the absolute best part. Bomb the sun, bro. Bomb the sun. Bomb the sun. The sun is fucking racist, Superspurg. Fuck that thing, dude. Giving us life and providing warmth to keep us from being cold. How dare that thing turn my brothers and sisters black? Okay, you guys know how much I love Beetlejuice. You know I love this chick. I should probably just do a Beetlejuice segment on every show because of how much I love this fucking woman, dude. Dude, she's a character from a comic book, for God's sakes. I love watching her walk. It's like watching like a character from a circus when you watch her walk. And they on purposely try not to get her in frames too, where they're watching her little fucking short ass waddle around. Baby.
Mayor Lightfoot was grilled by the media today on her order to encrypt police radio transmissions, blocking them from the public and the media. A coalition of Chicago media companies are standing together against this move, saying it seriously compromises public safety and transparency.
What we've offered to the media organizations is a slight delay in the transmissions.
I wonder why.
Mayor Lori Lightfoot has ordered police to encrypt their radio transmissions, only releasing them on a 30-minute delay and allowing Chicago police to scrub portions of the audio before it's broadcast.
Wow.
And allowing Chicago police to scrub portions of the audio before it's broadcast.
Nothing to see here, please.
The mayor's office began blocking channels without notifying the media. The mayor saying it's a means to protect the public and police.
My primary responsibility as mayor is public safety, public safety, public safety.
What am I doing here?
I'm not. Dude, that was Savati. All right. Please go check him out. He is awesome, dude. He went over 50K. He's fucking really cool, man. Savati's pretty badass, bro. All right. So in all seriousness, it's hard for me to take that woman seriously. So I do apologize for laughing, but man, it's so hard for me to take that woman seriously. Dude, we end racism by blowing up the sun. Dude, let's make the t-shirt. Okay, I'm going to make that t-shirt. Blow up the sun on the back because the sun is racist. And then that way people will catch on. I'll get that t-shirt made. I'll make that t-shirt. I will sell that t-shirt. Blow up the sun. Yes. Okay. All right. Sun gave us vitamin D. It's like a human dude, it is. It's like someone made like a little, what are they called? Were they called Oculuses? There's a oh my God, dude, in D&D, Magic, and like video games, there's this like little doll thing that you create. It has no face, no fingers, but you create it and it's like an automaton, right? But it's made out of clay, not a golem. It's small. Okay, that's what she reminds me of because it doesn't have a fuck in her head. It's like a I don't even, dude. It's great. I love just looking at her because she's like so funny, and the things that she says, dude, like it's like watching a little kid pretending to play adult. Seriously, and the fact that they call her the little fucking giant now. My God, blow up the sun. All right, let's see here. Effing heck, dude. No shit. Dude, she's a tool, bro. Like, for real. Like, fuck that shit. Yeah, more like a light head. Fucking asshole. Oh, dude. The character Beetlejuice from Howard Stern show, he died recently. And I want to fact check that because sometimes they say celebrities die and they don't die. But I did hear and read they died. But I should make a Funko doll. Dude. No shit. Ooh, dude. Remember that episode of South Park where they're taking the little doll and they're asking the kids if anyone has touched them incorrectly on that? Okay. We should have her replace the guy and have a little doll of her while she does all the stuff to the doll. Or another one would be replace her with the midget episode where Cartman couldn't stop laughing at the midget. That'd be another good one. That would be a pretty good one. But no, on a serious note, okay. So basically, what they're doing is because let's just face it, Chirac, Chicago, is out of fucking control, man. 51 people were shot this weekend. They're saying it's the most violent gun weekend, but there was a weekend, I think it was Memorial Day weekend or something like that, but there was over 285 casualties, not deaths, but like car accidents, beatings, grapes, stuff like that. So I don't know why they're saying 50. Maybe they're saying that that's gun versus other. So maybe they're not adding in the rest of the casualties. I don't know, but it's been a shit show every weekend for the last 4 years. The article that I couldn't pull up, like, what was it, a month ago, was showing the increase in all crimes, especially violent crime and carjackings. And the only stat that went down was sexual assault. Out of all of the stats, every stat went up. Not all of them were like significant. Some of them were just a little bit. But carjackings and violent crime, carjackings were up 120%, and violent crime was up like 90%. But sexual assaults were down by like 13%. That because she always talks about how she's lowered sexual assault. She talks about that a lot. The little giant. Dude, yes. Have like an AOC doll. Or would it be funnier if it was AOC and she was the doll? I gotta think about that. Blow up, son! She's a human bobblehead. Dude, maybe we should get her made into a bobblehead. Dude, I could sell her bobblehead. Get a bobblehead of her made and have her wearing a shirt that says blow up the sun. Okay? And an AOC doll that says, look at me when you pull the string, look at me, I have a big booty and I like white guys. Yeah, there's 2 toys. Let's see here. Did you see that comedian trolling AOC and trans? I did not. Now, I did see Stein saying big booty Latina. I saw that one. I don't think I saw one trolling AOC and trans, though. It won't, for some reason, when I do that, it doesn't let me click on it. Like when you post it in there. Actually, you know what? Let me go here. Hang on. And here we go. That's Alex Stein. He's from Texas. Okay. And watch. Now she walks right over to him. Okay. And she's like taking a picture with him, throwing up the peace symbol, whatever. And then as she gets to the top of the steps, they tell her, what are you doing? That's Alex Stein. He's a crazy Texan right-wing Republican. She immediately makes a video and was like, I felt so threatened. And I understand now why they felt threatened on January 6th. Let's see if they show it. Oh, her fiance is a white dude. He didn't. Hey, he never said juicy. He never once ever said juicy. She said juicy. Racist. I love Alex Stein, dude. Ever since the very beginning, man. Let's see. There we go. All right. Coming to the end. All right. Let's see here. AOC has a fat ass, but her mind is fuck. Dude, you know, AOC is like a 5, Quentin. All right, let's just be real about this. She's kind of cute. She's got a kind of cute body, you know. She's young. That's why they went with her. Okay, like they found this moderately attractive, you know, average, you know, airheaded, bimbo-like bartender. They needed something like that in the office. That's exactly what, dude, she's not wearing a skirt because she's not attractive, right? So, and did you see White Bread with her? That's her husband, by the way. But white people are the enemy. Kamala Harris is with the white guy. AOC is with the white guy. Isn't there a gay black man on CNN that's also married to a white guy? I'm sure Skelter in Minecraft likes white dick too. I don't know. Kind of weird, right? Let's see here. I don't know which one you know. I said a bunch of them. She married to a white guy. Yeah, they're engaged, right? I don't think they're married yet. I think they're just engaged. I don't know. Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Trying to rewrite the yeah, I guess, man. Well, you know, remember that episode of South Park where they just all end up looking exactly the same when they were talking about that's how they were talking. And Stan loses his mind because all he wanted was a chicken fucking sandwich. All right. And the last one is, I'm calling this one Know Your Rights. Now I've ran into issues like this. I had a situation happen with the masks whenever the bullshit pandemic first happened. I know I followed the rules of the pandemic for the first 4 weeks. I thought, okay, fine. You know, if it's super deadly, I mean, I was one of the ones that was wearing my gloves. I had my mask on. I would spray everything down with alcohol and Lysol. Okay. And I'm a stats guy. I do it for a living. So I started reading the stats, and the stats just weren't making sense all over the world. Nothing was making any sense. Every channel had a different stat. The ticker was weird. So when I stopped wearing the mask, because I didn't give a shit, and I thought it was all crap, there was a bunch of places that would force you to wear a mask here. And I'd be like, oh, okay, can you please show me the law? What's the company's policy? I don't give a fuck about your company policy. The policy applies to your workers. I don't work for you. Oh, well, you have to wear it or you can't shop here. I was like, incorrect. Now, you can ask me to leave because in Texas, you have the right to revoke my ability to be in your store for, you know, not able to shop. But you can't make me leave because I'm not wearing a mask. You have to actually tell someone, we refuse your service. Not a single fucking store ever said, I refuse you service. Every fucking one of them let me shop in the store. Now, one of them did, this is so stupid, did follow me around with a person, it wasn't security. They had someone follow me around because I wouldn't wear a mask. So like the whole time they were following me around, I'm like, hey man, I'm about to sneeze. You better stand in front of my sneeze. Dude, I'm going to cough. You better stand in front of my cough. What the fuck? They had a person follow me around because I wasn't wearing a mask. No shit. Like that was going to do anything. So what? I became a thief or I became a criminal because I didn't want to follow your fucking policy? So watch this video. That's what that rant's for. Oh, did I miss your, see, she got married to a guy. So, they hate white people, but yeah, exactly, dude. Harris, yeah, all that shit. Oh, the irony. I know, dude. I know. Okay, what's his name? What's the black guy's name from CNN? Oh my god. Dude, I forget it. He was in a bar, and he's still walking around. He's never stood in jail before. He was in a bar, and the story went, and this is probably why, because it's just a story. He reached into his pants and wiped his taint and then held the dude against the bar, Don Lemon, all right, and wiped his finger under a dude's nose in a bar after he wiped it on his taint. That's sexual assault. Okay? That's prison time. And that motherfucker is on national television every day, telling people what is moral every day. By the way, Don Lemon, you do that shit in Texas, bro? You ain't walking out, man. You ain't walking out, dude. Okay? You done. You DUNN done, man. The fuck, dude. Yeah. I think that's called a Dirty Sanchez, right? Is that a Dirty Sanchez? I think it is. Man, it's been a long time. Anyways. All right. Let's see here. We got share screen. Share screen. It's a policy, not a law.
Go look around the DMV here. They're always recording us. This is the sign that a viewer sent to me.
If it's posted, it's in effect.
Oh, it's just a policy, though.
This is not a public building. This is a private building.
There's a private. Who owns it?
We're going to have the officer come,
Mhm.
and you're going to be removed.
It's
not a policy. You can't record.
Are you law enforcement, sir?
Yes.
You're law enforcement. You're not policy enforcement. Respectfully, sir. How you doing, sir? Call you sergeant.
I am not. Do you have any ID?
I don't hand over my ID unless I'm breaking the law.
Technically, the DMV does have a policy.
A policy is not a law. If you are in a public building and you're complying with all laws, you have a right to be here.
They're all right with the state camera recording them.
Oh, now it's a state camera.
My supervisor's coming out, and apparently there's backdoor email. I never got it.
How you doing, sir? I'm doing well. How are you?
That dude that was just talking, by the way, like I don't know about you guys, but you know, I like to study body language. Dude, that motherfucker did not want to be there. Like at all. Like from the moment he walked out, he was like, God damn it.
How are you?
Just doing a little journalism?
Yeah.
Well, you have yourself a good day.
You too.
Okay?
You too, sir. Thank you.
He came out to ask him if he's just doing a little journalism and then said, hey, have a nice day. Policy, not a law.
You guys have a great day. Exercise your rights in a peaceful manner, and we can create real change together.
Exactly.
Let's take a look around.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like when I was in the store when they were following me around, right? Very nice. Yeah, no shit, right? But I mean, I never rose my voice. You know, when I'm in public, man, I have to like be nice. People can't handle me in public, man. If I'm myself in public, dude, like people like call the police. So I'm always like overly polite. I'm always, you know, smiling and everything. I try to keep my cuss words to hell and dang it and shoot and poop. But like just be polite. And if it's an officer, sir, ma'am, you know the laws. Like, dude, I know the gun laws, you know, I know the knife laws. Okay. I understand them, you know, because there's going to come a point in time when I get pulled over or a cop has to inspect me or frisk me. And I'm going to have to know my laws to keep him from putting me in jail. Because here's the thing, guys, it's all great that you're not breaking the law. If you get put in handcuffs and put in the back of the squad car, when you get thrown in that jail, it doesn't matter if you were breaking the law or not. You were just arrested. It's a lot harder to get out of jail, okay, from being innocent than just being innocent and knowing your own laws. Like, he made a really good point. That cop was like, well, let me see your ID. It's like, no, bro, I'm not breaking the law, man. Okay? Like, I'd show you my ID if I was breaking the law, but I'm not breaking the law. He was in a DMV recording, man. Okay? It's a policy, not a law. You can't just make up laws and say, well, this is the new law. You know, Obama tried that shit with the bathroom thing. You can't do that. Okay? And because here's the deal, man. If we just walk around as Americans and just keep making laws and keep throwing stones from glass fucking houses, dude, the whole system is going to collapse. All right? We can't do that. We have a system. We have a set of laws in place for that purpose. Okay. And you know, that's another thing. I think in order to change a fucking constitution or add an amendment dude, like it should be an act of Congress. I mean, like, for real. Like it's been working, guys. We should keep it working. Okay. So anyways, that's all that stuff. I wanted to talk a little bit about Christmas before I get off here. Sorry, I'm really fucking sore. I went 63 minutes on the mat on, what was it? What's today? That was Monday. So on Monday, yeah, man, I had badass mat time, dude. Oh my God. It was, I think, 27 matches, dude. It was pretty cool. I didn't tap out once. All right. I made people tap. One dude, I just laid my fat ass on top of him, dude, and I just like laid there, and every time he sucked in, I'd blow my stomach out more. He's like, I can't breathe. So I was like, tap the fuck out. So he tapped out. Didn't even have him in a hold. But guys, I want you guys to have a Merry Christmas. I want you guys to be blessed and be wise, and please be careful out there, man. There's some fucking stupid motherfuckers, okay? And I'm gonna do some cool videos coming up here soon. I got some guns I want to show off. I got some stuff I want to do. I've got a couple ideas on things I want to do. Gonna kind of shake it up a little bit. I'm trying to talk to a couple of the guys out there. Quentin, Super Spurg, spread the word, man. Carol, if you're still watching, spread the word. I want to do something cool for New Year's Eve. I was thinking about, like, we do like a 9-panel. I can host it. I pay for the panels on it. I can host it. Okay. And do like a cool New Year's Eve thing where we're just like, talking bullshit the whole time. Like I was thinking no politics, no talking about shit like that. Let's just have fun. Maybe people that drink, we can do a drinking game on here because I don't drink. But I mean, I would like to get together and have all of us in our community, our little cool circle, to do a cool thing for New Year's. Fuck yeah, man! Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all you motherfuckers. Hey, Super Spurg, did you check out the Staccato XC? Here, let me show you this shit. You're gonna love this shit, bro. Here, let's do this. All right, we're gonna open up another one. We're gonna type in YouTube. Go to the main channel. You're gonna love this shit, dude. All right, here we go. You're gonna love this, bro. You're gonna love this. Too bad I can't. Ask yourself a question. Remember, she's a 5. I'm being nice. She's a 5, okay? Because she's had a lot of dick, dude. AOC's body count's got to be 50 plus, bro. Okay? But she's a 5. Would you really want to bang that? You said Asians earlier. Asians put her to shame, dude. Come on now. Like, an average Asian makes her look ugly, bro. Come on. All right. Check this out. Super Spurg and all my gun fans, this is my new weapon. They're made in Texas, by the way. I believe it's Georgetown.
You came all the way to the range and you didn't even bring a Staccato? What is that, Glock? It's a Para? What is that? This is like the 2011 that wishes they could be a Staccato. You want to see my Staccato? It's cool, dude. No, dude, you don't even know. The only thing better than a Staccato is 2 Staccatos. The hell did that come from? All right, here we go. Take notes if you want. Is that really all you're gonna shoot? I mean, yeah, I have 2 Staccatos. You think I can afford ammo? Beep. Dude, just check out these split times. Look over there. You hear that? You have to aim. Must suck to be broke. You came all the.
All right. So I've been doing some research on these guys, looking at the guns, trying to figure them out, trying to figure out why they're so badass. So they were made for competition, okay, originally. And then they, basically became very, very popular, and they're made in Texas, and they're fucking amazing. All right. Sorry, Bear. Wasn't trying to step on you, buddy. Nobody can't fix AOC. Dude, I bet you AOC was a pretty cool chick when she was younger. Like probably in college or whatever. But then, dude, something fucked up that brain, dude. Whatever fucking happened to her, man. It's like a lot of whores you see, 304s, man. They were probably cool chicks at some point, and then they were like, "Oh, because I'm pretty, I can trick him into giving me money." That's all that happens, dude. But that's a staccato, bro. It's a super amazing, badass fucking weapon. This thing's insane, dude. All right. Like now I'm going to make a couple modifications. I'm going to get the XL8 on the bottom, and I'm going to get this taken off on the back right here. Okay. I'm going to get this taken off on the back, and I will have the mounts put on. All right. And we're going to take this rear sight aperture off, and we're going to put on the sights on the back. That's going to reduce the recoil again, even more. But I mean, dude, this thing, like, listen to this. Dude, I barely moved the trigger at all. Okay. I mean, this is insane, dude. Listen. That's insane. Okay. So, anyways, that's the staccato. So what I was thinking after the first year, this is what I was thinking. I'm gonna set up like a cool little range out at the where I shoot my rifle and everything. And I've got a couple shotguns I want to show you guys. There's a couple more guns. There's a new rifle coming out, the 6.8. I'm gonna try to get that thing too because it looks fucking amazing. It's replacing the M4. So I'm already in line. Waiting to get one. But I don't know. I kind of want to change things up. I don't really have, other than just basic simple shit with politics and pop culture, I don't really have a theme. Yeah, I talk about the news. Yeah, I talk about this. I make fun of people, but I've also got like fucking dog videos, and I've got, fucking other kinds of videos. And I'm kind of random. I'm kind of all over the place. So, I mean, I call myself a rando, so I figured, fuck it. Why don't we just do random shit and see what the fuck happens, right? So I'm going to show you guys some badass weapons. Yeah, dude, it's fucking sick. Look at this compensator, bro. Look at that. That's the compensator. Okay. Did you see him pointing down? He was pulling the trigger super fast, and the gun was like doing this. By the way, they only make 9 mils. Oh, look at this clip, dude. I've never seen a clip like this. Look how unique this is. That's crazy, right? That is a fucking bomb-ass clip, man. Just regular rounds in there. I don't have any of my special ammo in it yet. I dropped off the Beretta. I'm having the Beretta modified. I got a trigger show me for it. I got a new compensator for it. So I'm going to have it competition ready as well. And I'm going to see which one has the higher cyclic rate, kind of go from there and just, we're just going to play around. We'll do revolvers. We'll do short guns, long guns. I don't know. I was kind of thinking of also because I have, so many different styles of bullets and so many different styles of weapons and shit. So, I was thinking about, okay, money's going to be a factor too because I can only spend so much on this kind of stuff before it gets stupid. But I'll buy like wood. I'll buy different targets. So I can show you guys penetration rates, penetration levels. I'm going to get sheet metal. I'm going to get hardened metal. Just kind of throwing it around there, So, and I'll talk about this on the New Year's when we do the New Year's special too, which I hope you guys help me spread the word on that, please. That's not a heater. That's a neat heater. Yeah, dude, the staccato. I think it's gonna be my new because I've been a Beretta guy forever. I mean, I still love my Beretta, dude. Okay, to this day, I have never had a jam in a single Beretta that I've ever owned. Not one jam, none, zero, zilch, nada, never. That's insane. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. Duck shot or buckshot. Dude, I have 29 different, it's either 29 or 30 different types of shotgun ammunition. Okay. I've got birdshot, I got buckshot, I've got double out buck, dude, I have this one, I forget what it's called, but it shoots out 100 darts. Like little tiny darts. Okay. I've got Sabo rounds. I've got one round that has a porcelain cap. It's the fastest round that I've ever seen in a shotgun. And I shot that son of a bitch through a tree that was that thick. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what its penetration rate is. I've read some specs on it. It says it penetrates a certain level of steel, but I ain't buying it. It seems too ridiculous. But it's got like this really cool like porcelain head on it, and for some reason it turns it into this insanely penetrating round. I've got a bolo shotgun round that shoots out a fucking bolo. No fucking shit. Dude, I've got so many different fucking rounds of ammunition. It's crazy. So I want to check out penetration rates for you guys, give you some educational. Also, I'm going to be getting the chest rig so that I could do stuff because dude, it's a solo, man. I don't have anyone with me doing this yet. So, and that's probably never going to happen unless I get big anyways. So I'm going to go pick up a solo rig to put on so I can show you guys what I'm doing. So I don't have to pause it, do stuff like that. I can actually show you as I'm going. But yeah, man, I want to kind of give you guys some different content. Something else I want to do is start testing out my swords, my big blades. And so I can show you guys what a killing blade is, what a stabbing, slashing blade is, stuff like that. We're going to go over scopes, long distance rifles. I mean, dude, I got a couple plans for the beginning of the year. And, again, I'll go over some of this stuff on New Year's to try to spread the word a little bit. But I need your guys' help too. Okay? Like, I mean, if we don't get the likes up and we don't get the algorithm, because God forbid I actually get an audience that fucking doesn't, see me from 9. Because right now, ever since the Brittany Murphy, other than one or two videos, most of my videos are only getting my regulars. It's not getting the cyclic rate like I was before. So instead of like the average of like 100 to 200, my average now is like 13 to 40 views per video, not including the 3 that I've had go pretty big. Yeah, dude. So I don't know. I just kind of want to, give you guys something to watch by just watching me go live every couple of days. You know what I mean? So yeah, dude, it's a fucking pimp ass weapon, bro. I want to buy we're going to keep it somewhere safe. Well, you're in Florida, bro. So, I mean, unless it's a living situation thing, man. I mean, you know what kind of caliber you want to get? Ask me some questions, dude. I'll give you some advice. I want a Remington gun or something. I don't know. Remington is a rifle. So you need a lever action Remington. Those are solid, bro. And they very rarely ever jam. Incredibly accurate up to 200 yards. And you don't have to really know what you're doing. Like there are guns that, you have to really know what you're doing in order to be able to shoot them, okay? To be accurate and effective. So a lever action rifle, bro, especially if you get a high caliber, like a 308 lever action, where it ejects it from the top, dude, anything within 300 yards, you're basically going to fucking hit. And if you hit it, it's probably going to die. It's a 308. So what's a bolo? I thought it meant grandma in Spanish. Bolo is, if you ever watch the animes or the TV shows of the hunters, the bolo is the 3 balls on a rope. And then you hear it go, it throws, and then it wraps around the animal's leg and makes the animal fall down. That's a bolo. Yeah, show my knife and sword port. Yeah. Dude, I mean, I don't want to go out and buy like pigs. Okay. Like I don't want to do that. Every time I saw that on the Forged in Fire, it made me so mad because I don't like wasting shit. Like, you remember when I did the video with the watermelons? My dogs ate half the fucking watermelons, bro. Okay, so, and I used the rest as fertilizer. Like, I don't want to buy pigs. So probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy the rolled up, the things you have to soak. and then I'll do it that way. Because I want to see what Zedric does, and I want to see what some of my axes do. And, because the only combat weapon that I have, other than the ones I have in the core, obviously, Abraham, the club behind me, is the only one that's ever seen actual combat. Everything else is just cool, and I practice with it. So, me too, bro. Me too, man. Bolo is a Filipino machete. I didn't know that. I know they call that. Okay. I saw a Remington gun with a sleek design before. All right. Just let me know. I mean, like, it really depends. Like, choosing a gun depends on really three main things. No, it doesn't have to be 308's not a shotgun. A lever action doesn't mean shotgun. There's very few lever action shotguns. The lever action shotgun from the Terminator movie is very rare. They do make now a 410 Remington, and it's the short one with the handle on it, like the little buttstock handle, but pistol grip handle. So yeah, if I had the money, I would buy this machete I saw called El Chete. All right, I don't know what that is, but remember, machetes have to be, if you want a real machete. Remember my video, okay? You want it to be a certain thickness if you want it to be real and work. In my home island, bolo means cake. Oh, shit. Where are you from, Quentin? I've heard the bolo meaning grandmother. I didn't know the bolo in Filipino was a machete. But, like, okay, Super Spurg, like, look, the biggest one you got to start with is what kind of caliber do you want? Okay? You want a 9mm? You want a 40? You want do you want a 357 Magnum, a 38, 380? Okay, and then when you pick your caliber, you want to ask yourself, okay, what's my price range? Okay, and then after your price range is selected, then you basically look for a style of gun that fits your ergonomics in that price range. Now, when I say ergonomics, this is very, very important. Okay. You can see the baddest fucking gun in the world. But if you don't like the way it feels in your hand, man, it doesn't matter how good the gun is. Like, everybody swears by H&K. I love H&K weapons that aren't pistols. I have never held an H&K pistol that I liked. Okay. Glock's kind of the same way. I found a Gen 4 Glock 21 that I really like, and that's the one that I use for my personal carry or my home defense, but because it's kind of small and compact. But that's very rare. Most Glocks I can't stand holding in my hand. It's got a different grip on it, so I like it. Ergonomics just means the way that it feels in your hand. Okay, so you could like want a 45, right? But the 1911 might not feel good in your hand. The Sig Cal might not feel good in your hand either. Taurus might feel like shit because it's a Taurus. But you put a fucking, what's a Smith & Wesson in your hand, and it's like, oh, and it just feels right. So, like, it just depends, man, on that. It's not big or small, easy to hide. It depends, man. 40. I tell people that, because like I think it's the Glock 20. I think it's the Glock 20, the G20. But dude, you can find a 40 cal in a lot of different brands, but 40's kind of going out of style. It got real big for a while because cops wanted to carry them, but now that they're kind of phasing it out and they're going back to the 9mm, they're hard to find, which means the ammunition is going to be hard to find. So, but the Glock 20 is a good weapon, dude, and it's compact, small. So check it out. I could be wrong on it. Maybe G22, but just type in G20, G22, you'll see it. But and if it feels good in your hand, that's the ergonomic. When you fire a weapon, it needs to feel like it belongs there. Okay, if it feels awkward in your hand, like when I'm holding an H&K, it just doesn't feel right in my hand, so I wouldn't be able to focus on aiming it. Dude, I've been firing my Beretta 92FS for so long, I don't have to even fucking look anymore when I do anything with it in my hand. It's just, literally, it's just done. It's so badass, dude. And that's what's kind of weird about this is, like, I can't. Everything is so new. Like, it's got a double safety on it. which I'm not used to. And the trigger is so fucking light that I'm afraid I'm going to pull the trigger and shit. So yeah, so I got to get used to it. So, and that's something else too. You know, you have to have proper training on a weapon. So when you go to get a gun, I always recommend this to everybody. First off, you want to go to a gun range with someone that knows about pistols, a friend, a family member, somebody. And I want you to shoot like 200 rounds through the gun you're thinking about buying at the gun range. You will thank me later. Okay? Never buy a gun, ever buy a gun that you are not at least remotely familiar with firing it. If you don't have practice in firing weapons, man. Okay? I've fired probably, I don't know. It's too, just saying the number out loud is ridiculous. But if I have not fired more than 50,000 rounds of ammunition, I would be surprised. Seriously. So me firing a gun, it's like, it's another gun. Now, there are differences. The Staccato is going to be fucking amazing to fire. But you need to fire the weapon, dude. Fire it, feel it, see how the kick is. Make sure the recoil is good. You like it. Make sure you like the way it feels in your hand. Stuff like that. Let's see here. Glock is too thick inside your pants or something. You can get the Glock X43, the Glock X45. They're small. And no, dude, I can put a Glock in my pants without you seeing it. It's not going to be seen. Dude, I can walk around with my Beretta and you won't see it. If I can do that with my Beretta, you can do it with a Glock, dude. I think I've got it. I've got it over there. I'd have to get it and show you. Dude, a Glock's like this. About that big, okay? And it's about that long. That's not that big, man. I mean, now, if you're talking about going for something smaller, like super small, okay, I got you. You can go with like the X43, X45. That's a 45 or a 9mm. That's a Glock. But again, we don't know what your ergonomics are. You might reach and grab a Glock and you might hate it. Okay? It's very possible. They make small Berettas too. Okay. And again, your price range. There's a Beretta 9mm that's it's the smaller version of the FS. I forget what it's called, but I think it's going for like 600, maybe 500. But then you can go and you can get a SIG. It's a small 40 cal. I forget what the name of it is. SIG P96 or some shit. And it's about the same size, but it shoots a 40. Okay, so but again, you don't know. You got to go try it. Go to a gun show or go to a gun show. To where you're not in a gun range and just start walking around and looking at different guns. Take some notes. Don't rush into buying one. And I never recommend anyone to spend less than about $500 on a pistol. All right, unless it's like used or something. That might be something you want to do too to save on money. Is find the weapon you want and then see if you can find a pawn shop that carries it because they're going to sell it a little bit cheaper, usually about 10% cheaper than at a store. So sometimes at range, I get frustrated trying to get aim at the target. You got to get a teacher, bro. Get someone to show you how to breathe, someone how to shoot. I hit the target, but not accurate enough though. Well, you might. I mean, you probably remember. If you've never been properly trained, then you're not properly trained. Okay? So if no one's ever showed you how to shoot the right way, you've been teaching yourself how to shoot the wrong way the entire time. Why do you think gangsters shoot sideways? Because they're fucking morons. 45, keep shoot low because of the power. Keep shot low. You mean like aiming low? Is that what you're talking about? Because you don't have to. I mean, dude, my Glock, I can hit wherever I want. I mean, now again, okay, it's 45. So your first shot has got to be accurate with your 45. Like, that's another thing. Okay. Despite the funny video we just watched, okay, you're not just spraying and praying, man. Like, if I've got to fire more than 3 rounds at a target, something's wrong. Seriously. Okay. 1 shot, 1 kill, baby. 1 shot, 1 kill. In your qualifying for LTCs, you shoot at 3, 7, and 10 yards for qualification. Okay. And generally speaking, I think you have to hit 60. I believe it's 60 points or something. I can't remember what it is, but it's a very, 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 very low amount that you have to hit. And but dude, within 3, 7, and 10 yards is gonna be about the average distance between you and the other person you're gonna fire. It's not like in the movies where they're shooting from 100 yards away at a defilade fire position. It doesn't work that way. Explain it. You have to see me when I shoot the gun. Okay. That's fine, dude. But I mean, guys, look, and I'm gonna go over a bunch of this stuff when I'm doing the instructional videos, but the big main things, honestly, that I'm going to go over, gun safety, gun maintenance, all right, and how to properly do things like, check for if your gun jams, how to properly clear a breech, how to properly, how to properly load a magazine. Seriously, okay, because a lot of people don't even know how to load a magazine. I got buddies of mine that I've bought weapons with, like gone to the store with them, educated them on what weapon to buy, and they've never even fired it or loaded the magazine after I loaded the magazine. They never even fired the damn weapon. Okay, they wouldn't take my advice about going and testing out rifles. We had to go get the weapon without listening to me. The guy that's fired a lot of weapons, they just want to do it themselves. Be like going into the boxing ring and never having someone, train you to box. It's so fucking stupid. But then again, people see guns and they're like, oh my God, guns. It's either like a, dude, Ice Queen, what's up, babe? Damn, good to see you. How are you doing? I can feel the chill now. We're talking guns. I don't know if you like guns or not. I know you're across the pond, so you probably don't like guns that much, but you are always welcome anywhere I go. Hey, I was since you're here, I was talking to the guys the other night on the live. I want to get all of us together that are like in our circle, and I want us to do a New Year's Eve special. What do you think? Because I can have 9 people on a panel. I pay for it, so I would love to do a 9-panel person and just kind of like have like a free for all. Maybe do like some cool games or something, or a drinking game for those people. Maybe watch people get drunk on the screen or something, kind of cool for New Year's Eve. Yeah, I was thinking, dude, sounds kind of cool. So, but I was talking to Doc about it. I was talking to Apex about it. I was hoping to see more people on tonight. I forgot to mention it to Pops while he was here, but I think it'd be kind of fun. We all just kind of get on and talk. I mean, the time difference is going to be a thing, but I'm not really necessarily worried about doing it during New Year's. I just kind of want us to do like a New Year's special. So just talk to the girls, see if they want to do it. And but yeah, any other questions, Super Spur, on the pistols, man? Can't wait to take this to the range. Oh my God. I'm gonna do what that dude does, by the way. I'm gonna be like, you came to the range, you didn't bring a staccato. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Anyways, so I was thinking about it today whenever I was, wondering what I would do for Christmas. I wanted to ask you guys a question. I'm more of a sword and knife guy. It's okay, dude. Like, you can talk about swords and knives too. Those are my first. I'm always a sword and knife guy first. I carry, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I carry 5 blades on me every day, and I carry it's 5 blades but 6 weapons. If I carry my LTC or if I carry my pistol, I'm carrying 7 weapons on me every day. That doesn't include my hands and feet. So if I'm carrying a pistol, I've got 7 weapons on me. If I don't carry my pistol, I'm carrying 6, and 5 of those are blades. So, so for Christmas, I've always wanted to ask people when I get to know, because I don't have a lot of conversation with people. Like, are we basically abandoning the live Christmas tree and just accepting the fact that we're going to have nothing but plastic Christmas trees? Because I hate plastic Christmas trees. I think they're an abomination. I like the real tree. I like going out and cutting one down. What do you guys think? Let's see here. Money, I'd be collecting nothing but swords and knives. Yeah, dude. I mean, there's not a lot more guns I want. But once I get all my guns that I want, there's a couple more I want to buy. But I will be collecting swords. I can't wait to get my first double-bladed battle axe. I just don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get one. You know, I'm gonna have it designed. I'm probably gonna have to have it made, but I want it designed after Kevin Sorbo's character in that movie. He was I think it was called not Kroll. That's the one from the 80s. I forget what it was. Anyways, but he had a double-bladed axe at the beginning of the movie, and that's always been one of my favorite weapons because of Conan. So I want to get one of those. Since I live in Florida, sometimes old people pay me to cut their trees and shit. Cool. After I get paid, I practice some FMA. FMA? Is that FIFA? I don't know. Yeah, dude. I mean, because there's a bunch of weapons I want to have that are bladed. You know, like I want a real halberd. You know, I would love to have a real halberd. I need to get a warhammer. All right, I do not have a warhammer. I need one. I want one. They're amazing weapons. I want to get a fucking broadsword, man. I've always wanted one. I want to have one. Filipino martial arts FMA. Oh, that's right. You mentioned that before. Yeah. I don't, dude. You know, when I'm in the Philippines, I'm gonna try to get into a couple rings and see if I can maybe schedule a couple fights while I'm there. It's kind of fun. I'll tape them if I can. You told me about that, and I still haven't met anyone that knows it. So, what are some other weapons I want to get? Like, oh, dude, I want to have a Viking longsword made. Like, either go to a guy that knows how to make one and already has it made, or have one made. Those are the traditional Viking longsword is what they think Excalibur was designed after, like where they think the legend of Excalibur came from, because they would have been basically magical swords. Imagine if you're in battle and someone cut your sword in half, you know, and the other things they could do. I'm too old for fights. I don't know, man. Like, I keep having to remind myself that I'm old. Dude, are we already at 2 hours and 38 minutes? Fuck, I gotta go, guys. All right, you guys are awesome. Merry Christmas. I will not be on Sunday. I'm taking Sunday off. That is Christmas, obviously. So I will be at my grandfather's having pecan pie and chicken and all kinds of awesome food. And I will be back for the Wednesday show. And you guys please have a safe week. I'll probably be making some videos of West Texas for you guys while I'm out there, just to show you what it's like out there and the difference and whatnot. And I got some Longhorn cattle out there and some Angus cattle to show you guys. So it'd be kind of cool. And if I get some time, I'll make a couple of videos with shooting, because we've got 250 acres out there. So I can basically shoot wherever the fuck I want. So, and I got a 4-wheeler so I can ride around and just shoot. And, but yeah, guys, have a great night. Please be safe. Merry Christmas. Please be well. Supersburg, Ice Queen, Quentin, thanks for staying. Yeah, dude, I know, man. Dude, and I know, bro. Every time I say it, man, I'm in my 40s too, man. So, it is, dude. You and I both, man. So, just don't ever stop moving, Super. Just don't ever stop moving. You keep moving, keep exercising, and it's better. All right, guys. Merry Christmas. You guys take care. Thanks again for everything, guys.